Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by, and you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was wait your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child. It's gonna be worthwhile, it's gonna be worthwhile. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line. You was only 21 with a son on the run, no. You was living in the jungle, got charged for a murder and some weed and a gun, no. You was moving like Rumbo, did your time like a champ, never rumble. You was on the wrong path, you was young though. You ain't never let it break you, stay humble. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see the fire and the pain in my mama's eyes. I was just a little boy, I always wondered why. Cause you couldn't help raise me by your side. I was taught to speak the truth and never tell a lie. But I know you wasn't capable of homicide. You was just a real nigga, always down to ride. I thank God that he gave you a second time. You got caught up in the field, but you still alive. For the fam, yeah, I know you never jeopardized. All the time that you did it only made you wise. Could collect call 30 seconds, yeah, I love you. Learned a lot of life lessons from my uncles. This a letter to my pops up top, and it's still fuck cops. I don't eat pork chops, no. So we got the city on lock, it's going down, young jock, yeah. Then they put you on trial. I was just a young child. Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by, and you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was wait your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child. It's gonna be worthwhile, it's gonna be worthwhile. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line.
All these trials, tribulation. All these trials, situations. Trials we be facing, times we was waiting. Now we at the finish line, now we at the finish line.
Damn near fell, got the call on my cell that my pops got robbed and he got shot up. I was working at SP, that was in KP. I was focused on making me $1. His business got lost, his life almost cost. I was in the parking lot thinking about my grandma. He got sent home back to Trinity, had to make a way up, and some youngins tried to take it off from him. I remember days right before I graduated, had to go to Jersey. It was visits in the state pen. On the other side of the class, yeah, things moving fast at the time. Now I really couldn't face him. I ain't understand till my mom sat me down like a man, and that day, yeah, it changed me forever. I wanted revenge, but I'ma get it when I make it out. And I put him in that Miami weather. Convos on the WhatsApp got me moving real tight, cause you never turn your back even when it got spooky. Know for a fact you ain't cut me no slack. You would rewind time, yeah, like it was a movie. But it's real life and we gotta look ahead. Glad you alive, I don't gotta say you dead. Only the strong survive, it's the reason you here. Cheers to the next couple years, yeah. Then they put you on trial. I was just a young child. Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by, and you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was wait your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child. It's gonna be worthwhile, it's gonna be worthwhile. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line. Put you on trial. I was just a young child. Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by, and you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was wait your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child. It's gonna be worthwhile, it's gonna be worthwhile. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line. You was only 21 with a son on the run, no. You was living in the jungle, got charged for a murder and some weed and a gun, no. You was moving like Rumbo, did your time like a champ, never rumble. You was on the wrong path, you was young though. You ain't never let it break you, stay humble. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see the fire and the pain in my mama's eyes. I was just a little boy, I always wondered why. Cause you couldn't help raise me by your side. I was taught to speak the truth and never tell a lie. But I know you wasn't capable of homicide. You was just a real, always down to ride. I thank God that he gave you a second time. You got caught up in the field, but you still alive. For the fam, yeah, I know you never jeopardized. All the time that you did it only made you wise. Could collect call 30 seconds, yeah, I love you. Learned a lot of life lessons from my uncles. This a letter to my pops up top, and it's still cops, I don't eat pork chops, no. ISO, we got the city on lock, it's going down, young jock, yeah. Then they put you on trial, I was just a young child. Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by, and you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was wait your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child, it's gonna be worthwhile. It's gonna be worthwhile. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line.
All these trials, tribulation. All these trials, situations. Trials we be facing, times we was waiting. Now we at the finish line. Now we at the finish line.
Damn near fell, got the call on my cell that my pops got robbed and he got shot up. I was working at SP, that was in KP. I was focused on making me $1. His business got lost, his life almost cost. I was in the parking lot thinking about my grandma. He got sent home back to Trinity, had to make a way up, and some youngins tried to take it off from him. I remember days right before I graduated, had to go to Jersey. It was visits in the state pen. On the other side of the glass, yeah, things moving fast at the time. Now I really couldn't face him. I ain't understand till my mom sat me down like a man, and that day, yeah, it changed me forever. I wanted revenge, but I'ma get it when I make it out. Then I put him in that Miami weather. Convos on the WhatsApp got me moving real tight, cause you never turn your back even when it got spooky. Know for a fact you ain't cut me no slack. You would rewind time, yeah, like it was a movie. But it's real life and we gotta look ahead. Glad you alive, I don't gotta say you dead. Only the strong survive, it's a reason you here. Chance to the next couple years, then they put you on trial. I was just a young child. Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by, and you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was wait your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child, it's gonna be worthwhile. It's gonna be worthwhile. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line.
Yeah. Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far where I come from.
I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense, but nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants, and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion.
What happened?
We probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all their stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help, then fuck it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and I, then it's no one else. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Yeah, practice what you preaching, but clearly they not practicing entitlement and pride. Yeah, those two things they factor in. Spiral out of control just from all the bantering. When they accustomed to talking behind your back with all that chattering, I remove myself before I abuse myself. Talk about self-love, but you gotta do it yourself. Yeah, I won't act too good for no help. We all healing now. Said some things about me that ain't true. How you feeling now? Even at my lowest, they tried to find a way to bring me down. Big y'all up for years, ain't talking just the brand or the sound. I don't throw things around, I do it from the heart proud. Mama just wanna see her sunshine, removing them dark clouds.
Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
just been keeping my poise. Made by the million, but still unemployed. They text me about green, but not on Android. She not my shawty, she filling the void. I make the sounds that cut through the noise. He think he a man, but he chillin' with boys. Put down the liquor, start drinking LaCroix. The pain wasn't choice, but now I rejoice. My uncle had told me that I was the one. I played the shit smart, now my bragging and dumb. Lil' shawty had hit me, said she wanna come. Her dresses is black, but she not a nun. I'm so Pasadena, cause that's where I'm from. Some bangers, some hoes, some niggas with guns. They scheming for riches, they playing it numb. I'm second to wins, cause I'm second to none. Nickel, look, what the fuck you think I do it for? Do it for, ayy, looking in the mirror, you the GOAT, you the GOAT, ayy, I've been out here grinding 24, so nigga in the mirror, you the GOAT, you the GOAT, ayy, what the fuck you think I do it for? Do it for, ayy, looking in the mirror, you the GOAT, you the GOAT, ayy, I've been out here grinding 24, so nigga in the mirror, you the GOAT, you the GOAT. I ain't had to get snooze in a minute. Got the bag, then I took it independent. Model 3, you know it's not rented. Authentic, every vibe is cemented. Fresh J's, now we jumping out the ceiling. Tough times, made a diamond out of feelings. All facts, I can't question what I'm dealing. Fuck a house, we must focus on the building. Just some love and now I'm feeling so prolific. Hustle loud, much you niggas don't get it. Seen the highs and the lows, it's terrific. It's a job to hate, that's why I love the critics. Self-made, I ain't gotta ask permission. Turn my pain into fire, no ignition. Only when the money talk, when I listen. I put the city on my back and niggas dissing, huh? Look, what the fuck you think I do it for? Do it for, ayy, looking in the mirror, you the GOAT, you the GOAT, ayy, I've been out here grinding 24, so nigga in the mirror, you the GOAT, you the GOAT, ayy, what the fuck you think I do it for? Do it for, ayy, looking in the mirror, you the GOAT, you the GOAT, ayy, I've been out here grinding 24, so nigga in the mirror, you the GOAT, you the GOAT.
Back to the course of my younger days. Lived through it all, but still nothing changed. Forever be me till I'm in the grave. Face on my problems, don't run away. Stand on my feelings, don't need a chase. Just shoot me straight. I'm like an acrobat, a circus act, like they got me in a cage. I could go tit for tat, the gift the gap, but can't give it to the hate. I'ma just tip my cap and dip right back to my little happy place. Back on the 9 to 5 again.
Steady just working for Saturday.
I've been going through the motions, trying to find my way. Never notice if you notice, start smiling way. All dry, stay focused, setting my little pace. And now all I have to say, I was the boy with the plan, that turned me into a man. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again. On business is right where I stand. Never been slipping on sand. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again. I was the boy with the plan, that turned me into a man. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Oops, I did it again. On business is right where I stand. Never been slipping on sand. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Oops, I did it again. Oh man, there he goes again. Every quarter records rolling in. Then the quarters get to rolling in. Turning change right to paper. Turning paper to the banks. I can't lie, so I can save it. So I slip some in the safe, throw the key away. Mama been worried, but she knows where I've been. I've been grinding down dirty, stay awake till I can. Swear I'm tired, been hurting, but I stick to the plan. All my life, I ain't worried, leave the earth where I stand. I've been going through the motions, trying to find my way. Never notice if you notice. Start smiling, wave. All drive, stay focused. Setting my little pace. And now all I have to say, I was the boy with the plan. That turned me into a man. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again. On business is right where I stand. Never been slipping on sand. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again. I was the boy with the plan. That turned me into a man. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again. On business is right where I stand. Never been slipping on sand. And man, I keep winning and winning again. Whoops, I did it again.
Trauma with a prima donna, gasping when she see the commas, laughing to conceal the monsters. I feel like Kanye when he lost his Donda. When my father left me, you were there to heal the pain I conquered. I never pay you back for what that meant to me. Some scars just fade physically, but never leave mentally. It's where were people spiritually connected turn to enemies, and memories turn to villain origin accessories. And I'm the bad guy yet again. Spent so much time trying to find who the victim is. It's probably both of us, but neither one is giving in. So here we go again, throwing punches at each other's ribs. Gunshots sting like a buckshot. The pain hits deep, it's like my heart becomes a blood clot. Love dots, you're unblocked. Just to get this message, hope you get it on your bus stop. And then the bus crash, your true intentions unmasked. This should have been a fairy tale ending, but you uncast. I know it hurts bad, but you know you deserve that. We'll never have the life we once had. Hey. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Hey. Yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away. I wish my brain had a hard drive that I could reset. Wish I made the right decisions, but it's hard to reject. Moving on, but you got me on both sides of the fence. Left your mark forever, that's without a scar on the flesh. Wish that I was sick and didn't hit the bar when we met. And spent my money time with you just to be in this debt. See you happy somewhere else while I've been filled with regret. Try to find someone to blame, but it's just cause and effect. Hey. I thought that was the truth, cause nothing lasts forever, that's except for me and you. Young and unaware of all the shit that we would do. Try to make it out alive, but didn't make it through. Your parents probably hate me, but my mom still always asks if we're getting back together, even though it ended bad. Forward thinking, haunted by the habits of my past. Precious moments with you, girl, you even met my dad. And any girl after you won't ever have the pleasure. So I guess it's part of why it's hard for me to ease the pressure. So many years, so many times I can't remember. Fear I'll lose them all forever. Hey. Yeah. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away. I can never get away. I can never get away. I can never get away.
them, but my pockets down and my head ain't into this. That's why I gotta keep my hustle strong and not let them breathe too long. Never know who needs you. Reaping without giving it seed to. I'm just seeing light when it's been years. Don't make no sense to me sometimes, but time and all it is. Perfected patience, tame my ego when I killed the pedo. This poetry is still my passion. Shout my nigga Theo. I had the vision way back when we smoked out the gazebo that I would make my step in history just like all my heroes. It's way more glory in the story when you come from zero. More sacrifices, still the price, cause I know nothing free though. Ain't that I know you like the way I pop out. Let's go hit Lennox. Another week, another knockout. A different city. My partner whip a 7-4 now. You think you win me, but I'ma ride it Chevy Mally until it's empty. And Pastor don't take dirty money. I like it filthy. She my Achilles. I'm out for millies, not just for memories. Been on a mission, did I mention it before? I can't be sleeping till I'm reaping what I sow.
It's up and down in a gambling phase. We're going round and round. It's a trampoline stage.
Good morning, South Africa. How is it going? It is yet another Friday morning, and I'm about to get you filled in onto what the day has ahead of us. But you know, on a day-to-day basis, before we get into everything else, we always try to give you the picture of the day. And today is no exception whatsoever. So buckle up, get tuned in, and let's get going. This morning, of course, we're talking all things the Johannesburg Botanical Garden that was established back in 1969. It is one of South Africa's youngest botanical gardens, yet already a beloved green escape. Nestled along the western shores of Emmarentia Dam, just 6 kilometers from the city center, it offers a special retreat from Johannesburg building energy with over 30,000 trees and 4,500 rose varieties, and a remarkable herb garden showcasing traditional African medicinal plants. It's both a leisure escape or space and a hub for biodiversity. Recognized in 2004 as the city's best passive recreation spot, the garden also participates in a global seed exchange with over 300 international gardens. So with that being said, let you and I see each other just after this very short break, where we will continue giving you your daily dose of positivity.
Let's keep it on the low, keep it on the
the field and you can't come with us. My little shorty going stupid, going straight dumb with us. I'm a big time, still humble in the hood. Gotta keep it positive on nothing but the good. When I'm on vacation, I be stunting like I should. Got a real queen falling, she gon' stumble on the wood. And I still be doing business with my brother now. And I know that if I got it, I'ma cover them. And I know that if I need it, they gon' give it back. Gotta practice what you preachin', I be living that. Taking trips round the globe, bringing game back. Touchdown hood, happy that I came back. Take a photo with my granny for the memories. And if it's for a good cause, I'm buying 10 of these. Seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta...
And yes, of course, man, 28 minutes till we hit 8 o'clock on the dot, and it is a beautiful Friday morning. Welcome. Happy to be with you. Of course, you're hearing our voices only, but don't worry, visuals will be there shortly. So please do make sure that you stay with us. It is your energetic start to your day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. So please do make sure that you stay with us across all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. All you need to do is just to type Vooka Breakfast Show and then we will pop up. Right now we are live on YouTube, and you can just press the notification button, subscribe, so that whenever we go live, like right now, you will be notified. Happy to be with you because so much is lined up, starting the Friday mood on a high. So what I'm gonna do right now is just to introduce or just to give a platform to my team members right here. But with that being said, my name is Mweketi Maimane, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature, and you know I was a generator. I'm not alone, man. I'm with the team that makes everything possible. A very good morning to you guys. How are you doing this morning?
Hey, good morning, Vooka Nation. I hope you guys are doing fantastic, and you guys are doing amazing. Obviously, hey Mo, I'm doing okay, man. I'm excited, eh? Good Friday at last.
Yeah,
it's a free at last type of day where we basically just say bye work, hello weekend, where we go out and have fun, obviously, with the people that we love, because we couldn't spend enough time with them during the week because we had that work issue. But right now, I hope you guys are feeling fantastic, and I hope la pere warm, because whether you not get confused the enemy. But if you know me, and for those who don't know me, I go by the name of Afriberry, also known as Miss Berry Place. But see, the darker the berry, the sweeter than dun. Yeah, man,
it's a beautiful morning, and I can see that people are still joining in right there on YouTube. All I need you to do is to use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. What are your plans for the weekend? Because we are about to kickstart. Yeah, man. You understand?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, my brother.
Yeah.
How's it going? Mo, talk to me.
Man, I'm happy to be here, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm
always excited. Always excited and happy. And pleased to one of us of habits. I'm already force of habit.
Don't worry, it's coming.
I'm excited and I'm happy to be in everyone's presence. How are you doing? Talk to me. How's your Friday morning looking like, man? I want to find out what you've been up to throughout the entirety of this week. Because we were celebrating Heritage, right? And what I forgot to mention throughout the entirety of September is that we're also in Biko month, Steve Biko month.
Oh, really?
Come on, man. So I'm someone who really loves the teachings of Steve Biko.
Black consciousness.
Absolutely. PCM, my brother. So we didn't highlight that throughout the entirety of September. But I'm pleased, I'm happy, and I want to find out from everyone who is listening and watching what their Wednesday was like, what Heritage was like for them. Day. But with that being said, you know that you're always hanging out and spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Musi Mist, and like I said a second ago, I'm happy and I'm excited to be both in your presence and in your company. The time right about now is 35 minutes after the hour 7 o'clock. That's 25 minutes before 8 o'clock on a Friday morning, the 26th of September 2025, and we're about to say bye to September and hello to October, Libra season.
That was
Talk
so
to
quick,
me,
man.
Yeah, it was.
That was so quick.
But I will say that this year's September gave, guys. 2025 September gave. Outside of the fact that it's my birth month, it gave.
It did, man.
It gave, especially coming from what we were experiencing in August. Hey, man, those last 2 weeks of August were not the one, man. Hey, guys, I'm sorry. Women's Month this year, no.
Inyanga nayo also goes to Inyangeni. Understand? Man.
So, yeah, man, how you can keep getting in touch with us, like Mo said a second ago, is by jumping onto our comment section on YouTube using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. It needs not end there. It continues on our WhatsApp line by dialing the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Comment, like, subscribe, and do the things that are necessary to be done so that you and I and the rest of the team can keep on sharing our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between. Look, don't leave the chat, guys. I'm seeing people leaving, man. It's because we're not visual. Relax, guys.
I know how it feels, man, to not see my handsome face, bro. Like,
yes, sir.
I can't leave.
Speak it into existence. Come on, my brother. Man. Yes, sir.
So it's like,
that's what life is about.
Yeah, I need to see you and hear you at the same time because it blends in together. So don't worry, guys. Don't switch the dial. We're still fixing our visuals right here. But with that being said, we still have some good music going on in your background and some good conversations that are going to take place, and including speaking of conversations, some of the guests that are going to be joining us, man, because it is Friday and you know that we need to kickstart our weekend on a very high note and an energetic note, right? Sunga experiment is going to be it's Sanka. Yeah, HK Africa. Sanka experiment will be joining us. They are a performing live group, and I know that you guys are familiar with them and you've seen them performing live, right?
Yeah, man. I've seen them perform live a couple of times, and tomorrow they'll be having a very wonderful celebration that they're having. It's called the Kindness Heritage Festival. Why not? Happening out at Zone D. And of course, me, myself, and I will be a host for that amazing experience.
Yeah, and of course, when you speak about experience, they will be bringing it live right here in the studio. So all you need to do is to stay tuned. Don't switch the dial, because anything you want to know, and if you want to ask them any questions, man, please do make sure by just getting in the chat and posting down your comment. And then another guest that we're going to have right here on Fashion Fridays, because you know, man, what is Friday without Stwalonyana, Rebesenyana, man? Just some tips. Yeah. Understand? So Ndibo Bokunwana, a crochet fashion designer and a crochet facilitator, will be joining us online, right? It's a conversation that you and I can't wait to be in and engaging in, so please do make sure that you do not want to miss that one also. And then going on our comment section, Miss Q Rams came through saying good morning, Vooka Nation. Hope all is well and wishing you a blessed Friday. It's a Friday.
Hello, Miss Q Rams. How's it going? Hello, Miss Q Rams. I'm excited now whenever I see Miss Q Rams' name come up on our comment section. Very, very cool people.
Yeah, man. And she's asking, hope all is well. Like that's a very good question, man. Is all well, man? And I don't remember anyone asking me, Mfana.
But
it's all well.
I just asked, how are you doing, my brother?
I mean, how are you doing? I think based on societal standards and how we were taught, to respond to how are you doing. It's like, I'm just, good, and how are you doing?
I'm going to King. Exchanging pleasantries in
yeah.
I forget the word that I wanted to use, but I get you. But like, I think it's also implied in the question, how are you doing? Like, I hope and trust that you're good, you're well, so I mean, it's something that we spoke about and what's this thing?
Where?
We take for granted this thing of asking each other, how are you?
How are you?
Like, how are you doing? And very, yes, it's a normal thing, where and then you pass.
Exactly.
But we never actually take a second and genuinely ask each other, Hey, Mr. Mo, how's it going,
Hey,
brother?
Vit.
How are you feeling?
Are you
good? Yeah.
Because like I think also with the habits, you know, like Machita, and even in the morning, you know, it's a behavior thing that always happen in the morning whereby we don't get to like, hey boy, like are you okay, man? It's all well, because like I don't really have time to tell you about what is happening in my life right now. I'm rushing to work, I'm rushing to school, and you know, I've got somewhere to be right now. So if we really want to talk, maybe phone boy, you know, because even on the phone people lie, man. Like people lie. Like they put on this face, I am doing okay. Like, what do you mean, bruh? Like, I am not doing okay. So it's those kind of thing when you are being asked, hey man, is all well, man? It's like, man. Not all. I can't say all is well, because there's some parts of my life they're gradually growing, and I'm still, of course, in this journey of discovering myself and things like that. You understand? So I can't say all is well, but when it comes to us right now, I don't think all is well, because we're still fixing some visuals. Don't worry, visuals will be back and will be brought to you wherever you
Salutations,
are.
yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Salutations.
Okay. Okay. It's just greetings. Yeah, and there are formal and informal salutations, but man, I don't know. I think I'm content. I'm not happy, but I'm content. You know? I've started this thing. I saw this thing on the socials, and this guy was like, you need to speak things into existence, right? And we say that very loosely, so but no, man, you have to manifest and speak things into existence. But he was like, look, on a day-to-day basis, when you wake up, tell yourself, I'm gonna have a good week, I'm gonna have a good day, despite whatever. I'm not going to allow, you know, the energy stays monate, the
consume,
and affect me. So like declare it and stand firm on it. I'm gonna have a good day. So I think at the moment I'm blessed. I've started saying this thing. I'm alive. I'm blessed. I'm happy to be in existence. You know, not too many people got the chance to wake up, or get the chance to wake up on a day-to-day basis, and not too many people are fortunate enough to go back home, because right now it's another thing, you know. Waking up, getting ready, leaving, going to work, or going to do whatever you do during the day, and then you come back. That's a blessing. It's a huge blessing.
It is.
So I've started saying this thing, I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm alive.
And the nicest thing is these little ones, man, they are the ones who show us these things, we don't need to take them for granted. Like, have you seen maybe your nephew or your son, when you come back home, man, when they jump and they just happy to see you again? Because when you left in the morning, it was like, oh, you know, mom, I'm gonna miss you, dad, I'm gonna miss you, uncle, I'm gonna miss you, and things like that. And then when they see you afternoon, man, they know, uncle's back, and you know what,
yes, absolutely.
So it's those kind of things that we always need to just do that check in, you know, before you go anywhere in your life, before you start your day. Because I always keep on hearing, but you are what you read, you are what you eat, you are what you say to yourself, because no one is coming to save you from your own pacing thoughts in your mind. Each and every day, man, when you have those pacing thoughts, just negative thoughts that always tell you you're not good enough. Like, you are the only one who can survive from those thoughts, from drowning from those thoughts. So it's something that everyone needs to do with this morning check-in. But with that being said, man, I have a very interesting conversation that I want us to talk about, right? And this includes us when we are waking up or before leaving the house. What do you double check before bed or leaving the house? Something that, you know what, this one, before I go to bed, I double check. Okay, this one, maybe the lights are off, the geyser is off, because ciao.
I almost said nothing. There is something that I will check
before going to bed.
Before switching off the lights and saying, okay, I'm done for the night. I check that I locked. Padlock.
Or you locked it. Have you ever forgot to lock the padlock?
Plenty of times.
Hey,
Plenty
nazi na
of time.
risk ngempilo
I get a
zethu.
real moment. I
Biyekeni, man. Ish.
But yeah, no, there have been days, even on normal days.
Yeah.
Outside of that circumstance. Yeah, I have. You know, I get a turning force of habit. Because usually very quiet, and I think it, now why it's a thing for me, it's a trauma response thing. From
Oh yeah.
you know, it's a trauma response thing. So before I make sure I go check and I can see I did it.
Yes.
Even when leaving the house in the morning. Yeah, even when leaving the house, or whenever I leave the house,
Yeah.
I'll go back and check, make sure I locked. And then
Yeah.
and then the other thing, I think at night, make sure that my phone
It's charged.
is in the charger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So that when I wake up, why isn't it
Yo.
That's a 16%.
Fuganga 2%, baba. Yo,
my dude,
30 seconds to
what's
shut
that
down.
Yes, so yeah, those are some of the things that I make sure that I check on.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
So, before you come to me with you, Afriberry, are there anything that you always double check before you go to bed or before leaving the house?
Okay, I always double check that the stove is off.
Okay.
Yeah, because no, I remember there was 2 incidents that happened with my mom. She forgot that she didn't switch off the stove. And even with me, it happened.
Yeah.
But with me, it happened because I was trying to cook the meat pre-cook it.
Yeah.
And then I dozed off. So now I no longer pre-cook. So now I literally double check if the stove is off.
Yeah.
And then like Musi, I also make sure that my phone is in the charger. Especially because sometimes I sleep holding it.
Yeah.
So like even my grandmother gets annoyed by it because I jump. Like, I was like, what's happened? I'm like, I got phone mo charging.
Yeah.
And then they make a check and then in the morning I always double check that I have my charger with me because I know that I'm going to use my phone throughout the day, so I need to make sure that I have a way of charging it.
Yeah.
And then I always make sure that both my little brother and my son are always ready for school when I leave.
Yeah. Hey man, one thing I'm missing from you guys is you guys can't check if you prayed. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's something like hey. Before I sleep, let me just say, just a small prayer, that can.
That one, it's something that I'm kind of used to, man, because we make sure that the kids pray. It's either I pray or the kids pray.
Yeah.
So that's why I guess I mentioned.
I don't think it can be a thing, or it is a thing where like
you forget to pray.
Or like
it's a thing for other people. I can tell you, trust me, when it comes to praying, there's someone who wakes up 1:30. They're like, ish, I forgot to pray because of I had a lot in my mind,
Sure.
And I dozed off because sometimes you say, hey, let me just take a 10-minute nap, and then your naps overlap to 2 hours, and then like, ish, guys, I didn't pray before I slept, so let me do it before I do it, because for some other people it's a ritual thing. I cannot do this thing. I need to double check on myself, because also double checking on yourself spiritually and your health wise. Okay, did I eat proper today? Did I prepare myself to wake up on a very good mood? Because I remember reading the way you sleep at night, the mood that you sleep with is the mood that you're going to wake up with. If you sleep angry, you're going to wake up angry.
Okay, to an extent I can believe that.
Yeah,
absolutely, I can believe that. But I don't know. I'm not there 100%, but yeah. But praying, or maybe because the way you perceive or maybe even the context maybe that you introduced it to us in.
Yeah.
I don't think prayer can fall or form part of that categorization. To categorize, right?
Yeah.
Because it was as if dilo tse dimo.
Yes.
Things that you see, things that you can touch.
Yes.
Things that you use and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can understand why for some people it can be like a thing. I forgot to pray. I actually need to do it before I leave the house. Yeah, man. But talk to me. What about you? What are some of the things that?
So, what do I double check before bed or leaving the house? Trust me, man. I think I would sleep depressed if I do not check my social media feed.
When in the morning?
Not to say the likes and things, but just going through social media
at night.
At night, like I can't, guys, sleep. Like maybe it's a bad habit that I need to work on, but I cannot go through all 3 social media that I like. I cannot go through Instagram Reels. I cannot go through TikTok, Facebook. If I miss that, then something is wrong with my life.
Yeah, with Facebook, I can trust you with that one because I know sometimes when I log in at Facebook, I sometimes see Facebook online. I'm like, maybe it's just one of those days where a person can actually sleep.
Yeah, man, because I don't wanna lie. I mean, when we come to so bad social media habits, people have said doom scrolling is guys, it's wrong. But for me, it's working all the time. Manko, I doom scroll because I know I'm going to see something positive that is going to motivate me. Or it's going to boost my mood.
Sure.
Whenever I'm scrolling my reels and then I see there, maybe a reel of Premier League, top 50 goals, I would sit and watch. Because why? Never get your go Why? Like, why? No.
Why should you even give that person the power to make you feel the way that way? No, man.
Exactly. Understand? So I think with me, one thing that has come to my mind right now to double check is if I am good health wise, because there's a way that I have been taught, check, there are certain things that you need to take way before you sleep, right? So I would do an experiment, just be by yourself, clear your mind, and then if you feel a certain way, like it's happened to me a lot of time, because there's a point whereby I would sit for like 1 hour not doing anything. Then I started having body aches.
Okay. So
that's why I'm doing those regular checks each and every day now. Each and every day before I sleep. Okay, let me take that 30 minutes before of not doing anything and check me doom scrolling is trying to hide the pain, the body ache, because of course there are chemicals that are always reacting in your body when you're watching something, right? So when you stop watching things, when you stop just do nothing, then now your stomach starts to rumble.
No,
now your leg starts to be sore.
No, I think maybe that's a you thing.
Yeah.
Look, I do sit and do nothing. Like, okay, doom scrolling is. I guess we all do it to some extent, but I try not to. Do it that often. Yeah, but I'll just sit there. TV, but I'm not concentrating and stuff. But it's not a thing. I'm listening to my body because I think you remember I told you and we spoke about it like 2-3 days ago. I'm always plugged in, Chief.
Exactly.
I'm always plugged in. Ever. Like it's very rare for me. Very, very rare. So yeah, but I guess each to their own.
Yeah.
With different. But what about in the morning? What's the one thing you always check in the morning?
In the morning, I think the first thing that I check is my phone. If I wake up, there's no phone on me, my day's ruined. Guys, Barry, relapsing is a way to recovery. It's good for recovery. It helps you, in your recovery mode.
What recovery?
I mean, being addicted to my phone, right? So I need to relapse at some point. Right, maybe if I'm somebody who loves sugar, because right now, I'm on a strict diet of sugar. When I go back, my brother, I have to do the most. I have to show it. It's like you missing your partner, right, for 2 months. Show her or you miss her, Baba. You understand? With anything that you do, with anything that you stop, because I know for some people it will feel like it's a bad advice, but I feel like you know, starting a ritual or a habit of stopping something and going back, you know, just have that day whereby waimasa. You understand? Imagine saying, okay, I'm going to go on a break. You know, I'm stopping to go to church. You know, for like 2 months.
Okay.
And then when you go back, you make sure you know,
but no, man. More,
energy off.
I don't think they apply. Like I said, Vooka Academy says she checks the stove. I check whether I locked or not.
Yeah.
Like how am I, or you don't leave the house or you don't sleep.
Okay, locking the door, it's one of the first things, and the window, because I'm somebody who...
Do you like opening windows?
I like opening windows. You know, I'm a 5 a.m. gang. Understand? So 4:30 each and every time when I wake up, my window is always open. Right, so I know I know no one is going to get in my room, so I always make sure if my window is closed, you know, in case of anything happens, like when it's raining and things like that.
Mo, we just got a tip.
A tip?
Yeah.
Okay.
A
what
gift.
Tip is that?
So Nelisa just came through the chat and she gifted us 140 rand.
That's what we're talking about, man.
Yeah,
Starting the Friday on a very good
Thank
mood.
you, Nelly.
Yeah, I know you can't see us. And maybe you are paying to see us. Don't worry, man. You don't have to pay to see us, guys. But see us a little cut, you know, whereby we are going to fill up arenas so that you can pay and see us. But
what's cooking today? Don't worry, you'll see. We got you.
Yeah. Don't worry, man. Because pots and pans always bring you the flavor, you know, into your eyes. You know, if not into your ears, it's your eyes. Yeah, man. If you can't taste the flavor,
with your eyes first before eating.
Understand? If you can't taste the flavor, you see the flavor. That's what we do, Baba. Something that has never been done. Understand? So thank you so much, Nelly. So I hope that you're going to be with us, and hope that you're going to enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Friday, Vooka fam. #Vooka Breakfast Show and Vooka Nation. So we're still talking about those double checks that you do before you go to bed or leaving the house. So some of the security checks, they include: did I lock the front door? Is the alarm system armed? Did I close all the windows? Right, that is security checks. Remember that there's also tech and gadget, domestic rituals, mental check-ins, and family pets. When it comes to tech and gadgets, did I charge my phone? Is my laptop off? Did I set my morning alarm? Right, so those are some of the things that, you know, other people out there, they double check. And then when it comes to domestic rituals, did I switch off the stove? Did I unplug the iron? Because when you put it I see iron for 2 days on, and then like my brother, like we kept on buying electricity. That thing is 2,200 watts, man.
But why? Here's my thing, and I'll never understand people like this, guys. How like why? Like why are you doing that? It shouldn't even be a thing.
Yeah.
It's like but what's young mates mo ironing? It wasn't designed to withhold water like forever or for extended periods of time.
Yeah.
It's for use. You fill up the water, you make use of it, and then you, if there's water remaining in the iron, spill it out, man, pour it out.
Yeah.
But anyway,
simple as that,
yeah.
Right? But yeah,
what else is there?
So what's there also is the fridge door properly closed? Because we know that some of you sneak at night for that snack, you understand? And then
that's my grandmother for you.
You forget to close
that
the
is
fridge.
literally my grandmother for you. She's munching. I'm like, okay, so at least we know that you eat at night. There's no need for you to hide. Why also light the we tulele gantle oje o khore yanong o ja ka re a re tsebe ra tsebo ja bosigo
Food is always there, right? And then mental check-ins. Did I reply to that important email? Do you double check that before going to bed, or maybe before leaving that house? Did you reply to that important email? Or before you go to bed, did I prep my outfit for tomorrow? Because hey, it's a scuffle, man, to come up with an outfit for tomorrow. Like you would sit there for like 2 hours, and then in the morning you think of something else. Because highly so, but to September,
Hey,
Rona, we always expect in the morning I want to wear a t-shirt. The next thing you wake up, it's like this.
but I think
The weather, it's doomed.
you okay, or maybe this is something that I do and it works for me. I always
Prepare summer and winter
yes
outfit
yes
before. Okay.
well, not like 2 outfits, but I always have like mentality at Jay-Z jacket at the back of my head.
Yeah.
Every time I come up with an outfit, whether it's hot or cold, I always keep in mind that I need to carry a jersey around. So like this is a thing my grandmother, my aunt taught me years ago, and I still do it. Do you remember that day? It was the one day I saw umbrella, and I hated that about myself. And I like why we
And
see
you know you always
because
do
it's a
this,
thing.
man. Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a thing.
Yeah.
We don't even have to discuss it or two ways about it. You know, you always have an umbrella during summer days because it's hot and it's rainy.
Yeah.
So I was like, why get umbrella? The one day the weather actually goes against me, you know. So in terms of outfit, I know already like a week from now.
Hey,
You know,
I mean,
I'm like that.
my mom,
I
you
don't
know,
decide in the morning.
she tried, you know, to instill what you're saying, like Twarachizi, you know, because you'll never know whether na ke boyfriend. I wanna show off. What do you mean carry a jersey ke morwalo, umbrella ke morwalo. Indoda inethwa imvula until ithenga imoto.
It's fine. If it means that I'm not regarded as a man, it's fine.
Right. The last one is, did I take my meds? You know, because there are people who forget to take their medication before they go to bed, man. In which is a prescribed medication for you, and
I
then now you
always failed with
forget,
that.
man.
I always failed with that. I remember even when I had to go like get my tonsils removed, I failed. Like I literally forget. I am so bad. And all this time, like, God, man, like how do I forget such a simple thing?
Yeah.
Taking my meds because I'm sick, but I will forget. I will literally go through the whole day and then pain medication
Yeah.
but still 2 days after that I go the whole day until the night gets because I could pain.
Yeah.
So and that's why even for me when I do go to the clinic and get like your family planning, I always tell them, don't give me the meds. I am so bad with times. I will literally forget. I don't want that. Because even my grandmother hates that about me because she'll ask me, please remind me to take my high blood pressure medicine. I'm like, okay, go. Gone, forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So these things they happen, you know, when you just forget to put yourself in that mental state that, hey man, I have somewhere to prepare, and I have some of the things that I need to prepare. So it's a conversation that we're still having. If you want to hop on the conversation, man, hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag that you need to use. If you want to send your voice note, 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. What's the one thing you always forget until you are halfway down the street? Are you a checklist person or a wing it type? I mean, sometimes the funniest, you know, I had to turn back moment. You know, if you have one, please do make sure that you share it with us, whereby you like, hey, yeah, I was going somewhere.
I'll turn back, Chief.
For the
back. Yo. I'll turn back. I mean, depending, but in more than most cases, I turn back.
You would turn back.
Sasa, my beads, glasses. I absolutely turn back. You know, the charger now, because it's a thing for me now. I carry. The last time I had and this one friend of mine, Kopal, is like, hey, man, do you get the charger? Do you get the charger, man? Because he wanted to charge, his phone was dying. Like, hey, man, Musi, do you get the charger, man? So it's a thing, even amongst my friends, they know I always, because I'm always carrying a bag, right? Even I feel weird when I don't have a bag on me. It's like, King, you can see the guy, guys, you know, and I'll check. I'll actually check. Remember the last time man, really good friend.
For the high, because like
no man,
something is missing.
Something, you know. So yeah, it's a thing. So my beads, glasses, tasa, chargers, those are things that I check more as I leave the house, and I'll turn back. Yeah, and then the locking thing. The locking thing is it's a thing. I'll even turn back a little more careful. Just to make sure
and because then I have learned not everyone is somebody who can multitask, right? Because each and every time I have this tendency, you know, I'm busy on Facebook, you know, reading posts while I'm locking the door in Butler, and then then that thing comes to me already. Did I lock?
Okay.
You know, and then I'm like, do I you know,
is a serious thing.
It's a serious thing, man. Like there was a time, I think it started in 2020, COVID.
Okay.
Because remember, Rona, when I was still in college, we had to do online classes, right? We moved to virtual classes because now we cannot do, you know, like contact classes and things like that. So for that 2 years, trust me, each and every time I bought data, and I was now starting to be in love with social media, because I was never a social media person.
Okay.
Like I was never. Even my friend go high school convinced me, "What yo mokete e ba le Facebook gore ha o latlhega re tla go text re bone gore go kae." You know, and what I love about what she did is even, you know, till today she was like, you know, Facebook is like, even if, you know, we lose our numbers, you know, with Facebook, and it's happening right now, whereby we haven't seen each other for like 5 years.
Okay.
You know, and then I get a message from her, hey, I missed you, and things like that, happy birthday, and things like that. You understand?
Yes.
So it's those kind of things. Oh man, during COVID, yo, I was on my phone, guys. Like I was on my phone scrolling, and I did have that, you know, mental fatigue. Like it hit me each and every time. Now even the span of the video is becoming short, because everything consumed to a point that I just want to watch 3-second video. You know, that's what keeps me pumped up. Just to watch the 3-second video, 2-second video. I don't want to watch anything more than 4 minutes or 5 minutes.
You know, but I think that very during COVID, everybody was literally on their phone. Because now we're forced with the reality that I need to face my family now.
Amen.
So social media at that moment was like the only escape we had during COVID. You couldn't go out to watch theater, you couldn't go out to go watch a play, you couldn't go out to perform. You had to sit at home. And in order for you to escape, sometimes you know that you got so used to the fact that you only see your family like here and there.
Yeah.
And then to escape that, you would literally lose yourself on your phone.
Yeah.
So social media was like the it thing. I'm like, let's be honest, who didn't have fun watching all of those COVID babies being made? Because like COVID like had a lot of babies popping up, a lot of celebrities were just getting pregnant, a lot of people were just having kids. You're like, okay, so this is what happens when people actually get closed into their houses. And there were so many divorces. So I don't want to like COVID in its own way, as much as we actually couldn't go out and have the normal fun or entertainment that we were used to having. We actually had to face the fact that, you know what, this is the reality of it. People can't literally actually spend that much time together. Hence we had that much amount of divorces happening during COVID, because now we had to look at each other, baba. Even as an actor, I can't go shoot go generations or go kai because it's was hard. Now I need to look at you 24/7. Jeez.
Man, the reality that you need to live with right now, right? But you know, some of the funniest moments, man, of turning back, you know, and double checking, because I remember during college time, my friend, you know, like he emphasized, till this day, I still apologize to you, Mfana. And he was like, you know, Ntwana, can you please borrow me your study guide? I'm gonna bring it tomorrow.
Okay.
Like Ntwana, like please, bro, like please bring it back tomorrow. Like, okay, Ndwana, I promise I will never forget it. And then I'll go main review like, you forget what you borrowed.
I hate that feeling. It happened to me in August.
Yeah.
I hate. I don't like it. It really no. It's something that I don't enjoy. Like oh my dude. Then now you have to.
And then it hurts me. Like if I promised maybe like a girl something, and then I forget. Oh, like I would beat myself up for the whole day. Yeah. That's why I doom scroll so that I can't go. I can go because of
but you're putting yourself in that position of feeling bad. Why you feel bad?
Yeah.
If you don't.
But I get you know sometimes how guys, the way we insist on doing something.
Mindset I don't subscribe to that mindset.
It's cheating.
No.
It's cheating. That's how things are.
Never.
You can't. You can't.
You know why? Because I am an individual first before I am part of Amachita.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm an individual first before anything else. I'm me. I'm myself.
Yeah.
Even I have a twin. One. Yes, we were
in the same womb.
You know, I guess. But we are individuals. We're separate individuals. We have different mindsets. We perceive things differently. We receive things differently. One understand. So, yeah, that mindset of obvious in fact, yeah, the much but no, because the mindset those are the kinds of mindsets and ways of seeing things and perceiving things that hold us back.
It's called Ubuntu.
I never Ubuntu.
You know,
Ubuntu doesn't recognize gender. There's no boy girl thing. Ubuntu. Understand? So those kinds of mindsets, and I try not to subscribe to them, and because I genuinely, honestly feel like they hold us back. They box us.
Yeah.
Get box more, and you know, because when I was mentality, I was cheribati. In fact, obviously, maybe out. We want yes, I'm a tita at when as an individual.
I'm a collective thinker. What do you mean now?
Be an individualistic thinker.
Guys, we can't we need to be honest, or we can't be those individualistic thinkers, guys.
You have to be an individual.
We can't. You know, some of us need to. Collective each and every time when people say I'm gonna say abantu bathi.
No,
abantu bathi.
Say me, say I
grew up with people who do that. You
but
know,
mentality that holds us back as individuals.
So Ntwana, when awangayenza ngehomework, phela ugogo wami ungitshela mina bathi kithi, you know, ukuthi mangayenza homework.
I get mad. Here's the thing. This is the nice part of growing up.
Yeah.
Because as an individual, you grew up and you are able to think for yourself.
Yeah.
Well, understand, because you are going to get to a point where you aren't able, you won't be able to make conscious decisions for when, because when you are wanting to rely on a collective way of thinking and reasoning. So then
it's your problem.
But you see,
it's your problem.
Now how we can avoid that problem is by what?
Being an individualist
Absolutely. Individualistic thinker. Think on your own behalf. Be able to articulate yourself in such a way but never to buy million bakata. No. No, that's how confident I am. In some of the things that I believe.
That's how confident you are.
Yes,
right?
but I put in work to get to this point. You understand? Because I consciously had to, and actively, intentionally had to work on myself to not be someone who functions in a collective. Outside of that collective, okay, you're a parent, great. But outside of being a parent, who are you as Mwekate? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Can you, like, there's this thing I saw on the socials. Can you describe yourself without saying what your job is? What your race is, where you come from,
like that,
and not mention where your grandparents or where your parents come from. what church you go to, who your girlfriend or who your wife. Can you describe yourself? Mo, who are you?
No, I can't.
Exactly.
Because I've worked all my life to accumulate some of those things. I'm the son of God.
Those things don't describe who you are. These are things that we make use of.
Exactly.
Yeah. So outside of those things, who are you? Me, I'm Musimist, an international musician.
That's your name.
I'm an international musician, all the way from Dobsonville. This is right next to Zondi Hills, just before you get to Provincial Club. But yeah, no. But I like how you just asked me, TC, because these are some of the things we have to work on.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? We take for granted.
I'm glad that you mentioned, for you have gained your confidence, you have worked on your confidence.
Sure.
Ask yourself why there's people who are called Mama's boy. Because there are people who are independent and people who depend on other people. That's why you will think as as a collective
and not individual.
Every time, every decision, even when you get married,
never.
Yeah. That's why bomma. You understand?
But you see why I also actively now have shied away from using the term of abantu.
Yeah.
You're an adult. I always say being an adult doesn't constitute that you have great reasoning capacity. We understand, because we have adults in society by like so teen man. But it's that thing means not that you are nice. Reasoning capacity functions on a high functioning level. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I also shy away from that. You're an individual.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with how you reason. A 21-year-old, and you sit there and you're like, hey, this boy is schooling me, man. Taking me to school, man, cooking.
Yeah.
A 45-year-old, man, what are you saying?
Doesn't change the fact that
like, what's the mindset effect? I'll make a ridiculous and extreme example. You know how in the Xhosa nation we nkwenkwe.
Yeah.
Like in 17 but it's things of that nature. But it's things of that nature, Mo. So
yeah.
I condone and I am absolutely for individualistic thinking.
Yeah.
Absolutely, completely.
But let us not shy away that there are people who thrive on abantu bazotini.
So that's what it means, basically.
Yeah, because mina abantu, when I get comments from other people, I thrive.
So you can't function in the West.
Yeah.
So basically. Is that a good thing though? Do we condone for
personally,
that?
I think it's not a good thing.
Okay.
But there's someone out there who lives by, other people's comments.
Yeah, but there is such a thing as objective truth.
Yeah.
Right? Objectively so. Like, is it a good thing in society to be someone who functions and thrives on collective thinking?
On the syndrome. Abantu bazotini syndrome. Understand? So if abantu abasho next, that means I suffer. People need to say something, guys. With what I'm doing, now I'm being fueled by what people say.
It's validation as well. It comes to validation. So when you are validated
by you understand? They're all of personalities, guys. Because one will tell you, you'll never understand how it's like living in my own world. So now I seek validation from people. I need to be told I'm handsome. I need to be told I'm good. Yeah, that's how I live. That's how I feel myself, because this will stem for even being miseducated about what is Ubuntu, because someone out there think Ubuntu is people telling me how good I am at something. Community, abantu abadala coming and advising me, giving me words of wisdom that I always needed to hear. That's why I will always, quote Ubab Kumalo from my next door. Uguti, you can't tell me that I'm bad, because Bab Kumalo once told me that I'm good at this thing. I thrive off that thing. Okay. So I can't think.
I don't think that example
there are people who live.
I'm not disputing that. Well, yes, there are people like that, but I don't think that example
is a great
applies.
example.
It doesn't apply. It's a totally different thing. Ubuntu has nothing to do with being an individualistic thinker.
That's why there are other people who take this stance to define.
Validation.
Yeah,
it's validation.
What does Ubuntu mean to me?
Look, but Ubuntu is an irrelevant example.
Yeah.
Because I think now I don't care if no letter out of 50 goes follow. Ubuntu has always been made noise about in society, and now I think we've gotten to a point where we have some form of an idea. It's just human decency, basically, more than anything else, right?
Yeah.
But also at the core of it, I think we do have a sense of seeking validation in some form, shape, or manner whatsoever.
True.
You understand that?
Yeah.
We might not necessarily exhibit it in the same ways, because like why about attention?
Yeah.
Please tell me, like,
exactly.
dude.
I look good, bruh.
Hey,
I'm
Chief,
doing good.
I know I look good.
I smell good.
I know I look good. That's the thing. But understand. So I think at the core of it, yes, as individuals, as people, as human beings, we do have that seeking for validation thing, but it's upon you how you perceive it and how you receive it.
Yeah.
You understand? Chief, now I don't need to be validated by anyone, because my work speaks volumes for itself. My character speaks volumes for itself. The energy that I put out and the energy that I receive speaks volumes for itself. So, but it's things of that nature. Maybe you were coddled as a little boy, as a little girl.
Mama's boy.
When I
That's what I'm talking about.
more attention that you needed,
Yeah.
or like there's things that stem from it. It's not something that just happens. I mean, there's
a guy out there who complains. Some of the comments coming in right there from Nelly Somni saying, talking about an individual, I learned not to compromise myself. I've learned to say no. I enjoy my own company. Guningi out there, and learned to protect my energy.
Absolutely.
And then she say, but when you need me, if I can, I will be there for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well,
I like that.
When you need me, I will be there for you. Right?
Yeah.
21 minutes past the 8. Some of the comments are coming through. Luetu saying a very good morning. Vooka Breakfast Show. Sivugile. And then I'd say it's a Friday today. Of course, man. A day that we always look forward to because it got vibes and good mood just to kickstart your weekend. Tembimni coming through saying, hey, Vooka team and Vooka Nation. Vooka Breakfast Show. Sivugile. It's a Friday, and have a happy one, and wishing you a wonderful, fabulous weekend. God bless you. All my best energy.
Shout out.
Thank you, Ma.
Shout out.
But we're just closing off this wonderful conversation we were just having right here. And if you feel like you want to jump in the conversation, please do make sure by using or dialing the number 0604933226.
Yes,
That's 0604933226. What do you double check before bed or leaving the house? Right, so
you know what just came to mind? Sorry.
Yeah.
Remember the thing? Humble before lunch.
Yeah, that's what I do right now with my son. Even when he wakes up in the morning, before I leave the house and my mom prepares him from school, I'm like,
yeah.
Before I leave when I just exit the house.
Like now thinking about it as an adult, that's funny. Like were you one of those kids who pees in there are adults, there are adults who still do that.
Adults?
Yeah. Like Motopifa Robala has to go to the restroom.
To the loo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that though. Because I have so many, I have a lot of soft drinks. Understand? No,
are you one of those?
I mean, when you have a lot of.
Are you one of those people who wakes up during the night?
No,
to go to the bathroom.
No.
But do you wake up?
Nah,
Yes.
no. I could feel it. I'm only going to feel when
you wake up.
When I wake up. You understand?
Okay.
But we know that every time, we have some juice, and I know now where I have more than 2 glasses.
Okay.
So
before bed,
I have to offload.
Visit.
I have to offload, man. You can't sleep with so much water because you're going to. That's how wet dreams come.
Hi, but
Offload.
Yeah, man. But look, I'm excited, Mo.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Sankla is in the house, and we're going to be hanging out with him, spending some time with him. A couple of weeks or a little over a month ago, we were hanging out Nobuyi in the kitchen, and she took care of us, and now she brought all her brothers right here in studio, and I can't wait for that conversation. Myself and Afriperi have seen them on stage plenty of times, and the last time the one that stands out for me was at an event called the 16 Kotopsi. This was 2 years ago on the 16th of December 2023. The event took place out at St. Angela in Dobsonville, the Catholic Church in Dobsonville, and it was cool, man. It was cool. So I want to go ahead, do hang out with us so that you can catch that conversation. The time right about now is 24 minutes after the hour 8 o'clock. That's almost 26 minutes before the hour 9 o'clock on a Friday morning, the 26th of September 2025. So we've been talking for a while, right? And discussing all things that you check before you go to bed, and of course before you leave the house in the morning. Jump on into our YouTube comment section using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. But the conversation also continues on our WhatsApp line by dialing the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Comment, like, subscribe, and do the things that are necessary to be done so that you and I and Sankla and the rest of the team can keep on sharing our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between. With that being said, let's quickly go pay our bills, run to the loo, and then you and I and the team will see each other right after this. Cool stuff.
I could never hold you down. One of us will have to take. Everyone just wanna get to know ya. 이미 시작된 걸.
Gentlemen, we're gonna go handheld Lana for this one. So we should must change his side. This is one beside. We're just talking, right?
So easy for me to say what I'm thinking. It's so obvious for you, my heart keeps beating. I don't mind. Something about you that keeps me alive. How can I get to you this time? I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. I won't blame you, it's easy when I lose the fight. Keep me in your mind, I swear I'll do the time. Promise me we'll be alright. I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. You set me on fire, kept me burning inside. There's a feeling it's telling me to run, but I won't hide. I don't mind. Something about you that keeps me alive. How can I get to you this time? I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight. I won't blame you, it's easy when I lose the fight. Keep me in your mind, I swear I'll do the time. Promise me we'll be alright. I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight.
Back Njongomqolo, like TC likes saying. TC, where do you get that thing from? Your back. But if you've just tuned in and you've just joined us, look, you're still right on time, right on schedule to catch your favorite rendezvous. By now, 148, 49 episodes in, it should absolutely be your favorite rendezvous where radio meets TV right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, only and exclusively brought to you by the Blinko Network. Always spending some great quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Musi Mist, and I'm excited and I'm happy to be both in your presence and in your company, and particularly for the conversation that I'm about to jump in, man. I can't wait, gentlemen and lady, of course. And look, how you can share your thoughts and your opinions and everything else in between is by jumping on into our YouTube section or our YouTube comment section using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. It also continues on our WhatsApp line by dialing the number 060-493-3226. So that's 060-493-3226. Comment, like, subscribe, and do the things that are necessary to be done, man. And I'm excited. The time right about now is 43 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock. And I can't wait to jump into it. And I don't know where to start. You know when excitement consumes you, right? You know when excitement gets to you on that level, man, and you don't know what to do. Welcome. I can feel the energies already. You know, I can feel them already, and I'm happy, man. So with that being said, you're perhaps wondering, who are we in conversation with? Why so many people on the table, man? We're hanging out with the one and only Isanqa Experiment, based in Zondi Hills, right? So I like saying this thing. Earlier on, I said that. I'm an international musician, all the way from Dobsonville. This is right next to Zondi Hills, just before you get to Fisher Kloof. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, man. We have to give Ikasle to the props that it deserves, man. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate. Oh, there we go. There we go. For you guys taking the time to come and hang out with us, man. Like I said earlier, I've seen you guys on stage, but we have never actually met like this, and the one performance for me that sticks out, like I mentioned, was the 16 go Dobsi. Yeah, that was cool for me, man. That was cool. So let's jump straight into, I know I'm talking to Ubui here, but I'm not aware of the gentleman's name, so we can start wherever you guys want to start.
Okay,
Obutele Rato, I see you, my brother. Yes, sir.
I'm a choreographer, Sanqa Experiment, backup vocalist. Yeah.
Choreo. Okay, yes. That's cool. I like that. Okay. I've never seen a band that has a choreographer. So that's the first one. That's cool, man. Very cool stuff. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm Simpiwe Benedict Tuade. I'm the percussionist for the band.
I see.
I'm Tebogo Mkize, and I play bass guitar for the band.
Hey, I love it. And of course,
I'm Vooka Academy, and I'm the lead vocalist for the band. And I also play the vuvuzela.
Hey, I love it. Welcome, guys. Thank you. So let's start here. Someone who's wondering and has heard perhaps of the name Isanqa, right, has seen you guys on social media, or has seen you live in performance and stuff like that. Who is Isanqa? And perhaps maybe let's also start with the name, because I think that's what sticks out more than anything else. That's what catches you first. I could come up and say I'm an Util Ratakin. That's cool. It's my name, right? But when I get to your name, my name is Musi Mist, and I'm an international musician. It's like, hey, this guy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The name sticks, and you remember it a bit better. So Sanqa, why the name Sanqa, and where does it come from?
There's a shorter version of the story, and then also there's a longer version of the story. When we just really want to get quick to the point, we usually say Sanqa simply means that the sun is out.
Okay.
And Khoisan means out. We really want to cement ourselves in being an authentic Southern African band. Kusekaya. So wherever we go, we must showcase where we come from. But the longer version is that Sun comes from an artist called Sun Ra. And then A comes from an artist called Ndiko Taba.
Okay.
Those two artists are both avant-garde pianists, one from the US, which is Sun Ra, and then Ndiko Taba from here in our beautiful soil of South Africa. He comes from here in Orlando, and also on his last final years, he spent most of his years in Durban.
Okay.
So both of them, they are both historians, and both of them, they imparted a feeling to us that is everlasting, I should say. And most importantly, Ubab Ndiko Kabayena, he actually spent some time with us, even taught us a lot, imparted a lot on us. And also we did something incredible for him, Undiko Kaba, whilst he was still alive, in 2016, when we did a tribute when we did his music, the Sanka Experiment Way.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we've been around for quite some time, and we are historians. We carry our ancestral music gods behind us.
Oh, wow.
You know, from Bazumi, Sakile to Stimela to Malombo. We exude collectives. We do it on purpose. We could all be individual artists, but we like, no, let's revive this whole spirit of togetherness as Abantu, because it's always been embedded in our South African history, and we're bringing back that now.
I love that. I love the fact that it's different artists who have contributed to who you guys are as an identity. That's very cool for me. I love that. So we've gotten the name out of the way. Now we know where it comes from, and we understand where it comes from. Let's talk now the music behind the name now, you know, and the concept behind the idea of Isanka as just a holistic idea, right? Because anyone can form a band. I can say, hey, but you know, the music supports the name, and the name supports the music. When you think Perita, you already know Hore, guitar, and you know, when you think who's the late Xhosa lady, Zahara, you already identify a sound with the name Yaga Zahara. When you think Mapr, you know that late 90s, late 80s type of vibe. So what is the idea behind the music that you guys create as a collective?
The idea is, you know, beyond anything, we understand that music is spiritual.
Absolutely.
And we take our music like that as prayer mostly, and we always regard it as a service. So that's one thing that clues our music, or that clues us to be the artists we are. And you know, funny enough, in so many instances we're on stage and people, how they receive our performances, other people will tell us how they felt. We've had an instance where someone literally cried, tears coming to us. They didn't even say any word, but we understood what was happening. So I guess, you know, the spiritual nature of it, and it's something that happens organically. We don't sit down and plan it out, and it just comes out like that, you know. So, and we also feed off one another too as a collective. You know, we need each other, we depend on each other. I need his energy to be okay, so that his guitar does something to my bass, and then that alone will do something to everybody else. So we take spirituality, we take prayer into account, because that's one thing that sort of glues us together and keeps us strong and keeps us grounded. We pray a lot, we spend time together a lot outside of just music, so that alone just glues us more, keeps us drawn together. So the spiritual side of it, I guess that's what sort of makes the music, you know, make sense like that.
Yeah, I love that. I love the fact that you guys are so big on spirituality in the music. Years ago, when I myself was starting out on my journey, you know, it was in church. Remember we spoke about it the last time we were here, and someone uttered the words, "Tahore, those who sing pray twice." And at the time I was young, man. It was like, those who sing pray twice, you don't understand it. And the spiritual side of music for me, I guess I didn't reconcile with it at the time, because next I understand the naive babungwana, you know. But when you grow up and you see the impact that you have on people when you are the one who's performing, it's like, guys, not just singing, like, I don't, but you know, so understand man, it actually leaves a long-lasting impact on this person.
That's true.
And the other thing I realized is that yes, we can go to church, and I love how you say it's church. And I'll make a reference of
so boy,
come on. Church on a Tuesday, man. Church on a Tuesday, and people don't understand why we go to church on a Tuesday, because that's where we connect. That's where the spirits take over, you know. But yeah, it was a thing of me having to understand, there's people who are moved by the word. You know, when the pastor or the priest is standing there, Ashumayela, and there's people who look forward to the music.
That's true.
I heard you. But amen, we are now Bela Mole. That's when I actually really connected. You know. So someone who's watching and is trying to form a band themselves, how do they go about it? Because like you mentioned, you guys could be doing your own thing individually, or working with other musicians. But why, you know, how do you come together as a collective and make it work for over 10 years now?
Well, I could say. There
we go.
Well, Nankare, firstly, you guys need to have a joint belief.
Okay.
Because at the same time, it's a calling in a way.
Yeah.
You be Sky Foster, it has to happen organically. So yeah, the joint belief. They put it like push on that.
Yeah.
Because it's hard running a band. Into the bar,
yeah.
But it's that joint belief. It'll keep other thing moving.
Yeah.
Because it's pillar, you know. Yeah. When something is alive, it needs to stay alive, you know. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. A different view, maybe, or the other.
Like about Gabula pen the Marabo, Tamil Lutuana, Vooka Academy, like if you share the painted one of the black members, why Gazi could do the thing? If you never Mutu and Chidi Bites of Anababon, Ibibanabam.
Yes, but
so you know, Pop Madi later Banaba, Ibibanaba Mutu and Chidi Banababo. Still pendijual.
Yeah. It's a collective.
Yeah, it's a collective.
Vision is on TV.
One.
And I
really like what Lerato is saying. It's very, very important. And also in a band, guys, I always say this. Minangisanka. Nalo siceleni kwami. Kwisanka. Lerato.
Kwisanka.
Airi. Sanka. Tebuho.
Sanka.
Literally, it really just means that we are all Isanka. There's actually no one who's extra special than the other one. Which all of a sudden, Sakona and a particular light that shines on that one.
Right. Yeah.
You know, you blend and become one. We are all important. Every function is important. Sisonke. Agukuti ene. This band doesn't even have a band leader. We don't have a band leader. We all play the leadership role in holding each other, you know, especially holding each other responsible and also holding each other's energy with kindness.
Yeah.
You know, because one thing we've taught ourselves the past couple of years is that we don't have to stress. We don't stress when we go on stage, by the way. When you see us on stage, we are the happiest people to go on stage. Ageko goes on stage with the Waruguti, why are we playing today? The mic.
You don't?
No, we don't.
Okay, that's cool.
We don't even we'll play with the most suckiest sound, by the way. And it's it's sucky. It's Wena who's on the desk who's supposed to fix the sound.
The engineer.
See, now we are here playing. So that sucky sound won't put that heaviness on us. We must feel they have to be this particular sound. No, people feel the energy. And also when you look at us when we perform on stage, you see what all of us about 5 we interact with each other. We all give each other space. As Halaga is gonna go in here, we solo can listen. Everybody step back. This is Halaga's time.
Yeah. Sure. You know? Give him room.
Shy now with the energy of praising him at that moment. Masagu Air, that is Iri's time now. Step back, listen, let him go on those percussions. Do that.
So the spirit can work through here.
Definitely. We give each other that space to see vele. It's not about particular one person. A band, literally, guys, it's a wrist and it has to go around. You know, ibambene so. If you bambene so, it's not really a band.
Yeah. I love that. That's so cool. I love the concepts that you guys are having, man. It's very, very cool. And I wish more people, you know, who work as a collective can have that mindset of realizing that each role is important here.
True.
You know, all the roles. But because it lacks all these other elements, it won't reach the point. You know, so you guys are rooted in resistance. How does the hometown, Dobsonville, Soweto, Zondi, continue to shape the sound and the purpose that you guys are trying to put out there? Because I think, for instance, if Neketwa go Free State, sound my hometown would contribute, right, to sound because it's rooted in where I come from. The people I interact with growing up, we have our own style as well. I always tell people, guys, so how do you think the zondiness in all of you in the band contributes to the sound that you produce?
It's quite effective because of the culture we are surrounded by. It feeds on the music and the vibration that we're trying to create in terms of the organic sound we produce as a band. It's quite not familiar to Abanya Band.
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, some other people would be thinking the band is quite from far away, not from Ekasi, Soweto, but we are around here. And it's strange enough to find this individual making this collective sound in such a way that is universal. Because of you'd find even people from different backgrounds and races, they attend to relate to this sound. So you would find it in a way that it's true, that there's many ways to wisdom and to the heart. And one of that is music. So we've been using this instrument of music to touch and heal the people's heart and souls for quite some time.
I love that. Sure, you go for it.
Usimpiwe speaks about something so cool. A couple of years ago, we got our first international gig. It was 2023. We got an opportunity to go to Dar es Salaam in Tanzania and play there at a festival called Marafiki Festival, which is called Festival of Friends. And luckily, whilst we were on the plane, we met an amazing Nigerian brother of ours, Kingsley, and we hit it off in the plane when we were exchanging our flights from Nairobi to Dar es Salaam. And we didn't realize that we're actually talking to Umuntu, who's a mover and shaker in East Africa. I mean, this guy holds one of the biggest fashion and art awards in East and West Africa. And we bumped into him in the plane, and he was like, Nyapi, where you guys going? We're like, we're going to Marafiki. It's a festival. We're so excited. We're coming from SA, He's like, cool, guys. Can I come see your show? We're like, definitely come through. Pull through. We're all going to Dar es Salaam. He's like, no, I'm actually going to come and bring my boss as well.
Oh, wow.
He comes through the show, and we were able to speak to the organizers. We've got 2 guests that want to come through. How do they come through? They're like, no, they just have to jot their names down by the gate. We'll wait for them to come through, and then we give them their passes. So they come, they see the performance, they are blown away. This guy we met on the plane is like, guys, I'm going to invite Aksasa, please come to my show. We get to his show. We are, first he sends a car to where we stay. He ushers us with the car to the place where his show is happening, only to discover that his show is actually a media briefing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Whereby there are different kinds of media houses from East and West Africa.
Oh, wow.
And we performed about 2 songs to this crowd. And when we played the first song, they do things differently up north. We thought, no, we're going to do our set, and then finish. As soon as we're done with song number 1, they're like, whoa. Please give us the mic. We're going to pass the mic, and everybody's going to tell their feeling, how they felt after hearing this song.
Wow.
We're like, this is strange.
It is, completely.
This is incredibly strange. And when the mic was passed and people explaining how they felt, number 1, we sing in isiZulu. And we don't translate.
Sure.
We leave a room for you to interpret the sound and the feeling yourself.
Sure.
And this other lady came up and was like, I felt being moved by the spirit from one place to the other. Matter of fact, how she explained how she received the music, it was exactly what we were saying. One of the other big artists in Tanzania, his name is Tipi Music. He was in the background and he came through. He was like, I have to say something because I was in the bathroom taking my own time. We celebrate that guy. He's got like over 700,000 people who follow him on Instagram in Tanzania. He was like, you know what? I'm sitting there at the back, minding my business, and then I'm like, what is this music playing? Hey, this sound is big. Is this on a CD? And then he goes out. He's like, wait a minute.
This is live.
It's live.
Wow.
And he started counting how many people are actually playing the instruments. About 3. Basically in our band, we only have 3 people who play the instruments. And then 2, they just exude the feeling and make the feeling even more.
Okay.
So now we realize that our minimalistness in playing our instruments, we are able to manipulate its sound. And we're very simple. It's bass, guitar, and percussions. But the feeling that you feel, you literally feel an out-of-body experience. You leave yourself whilst you are in our performance. So in performance here too, I also echo what Uteboho said. It's very, very spiritual. Our music takes you home. Our music connects you to your ideal connection.
I love that. And now I can't wait to experience it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, guys. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I can't wait because, I think, I don't know how to explain it, but there's something that happens, especially because I am an artist myself, I'm a creator myself, but I tend to say that I feel bad for non-artists, guys. Genuine, not in a bad way. I guess I'm a snacks, because I believe that there's a certain level that non-creatives and non-artists don't get to, and they need us to make them get to that point. Well, understand. And now it also comes to a thing, or what comes into play is that it's so sad that Spaces Saruna is so looked down upon, because we play such an intricate part in society in general. Well, understand that someone posted back in 2020, got COVID, got locked down. Take music away, take radio away like we're doing now, take books away, take reading, take podcasts away, take drama, take acting, just all things that are creative and artistic, take them away, and let's see where the world will be left.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Motoreta relabaka really 5 guys are 2.5 Chief, what are you saying? Why is string say one ke bokae sa guitar se ka senyega? Why is go skina di drum gore ke bokae? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And so for me it's very, very sad. It's sad gore batho ba re tsaya lo gore man nento go wa nga yenze nje man. Man rato etsa go site man yam sebetsi. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But we play such an intricate part in making people connect with their spirits. I don't care what you believe in. You need musicians. Guys, music, like it vibrates. That's why it vibration. Lemon twinning, the sound waves. Because we are vibrating individuals. So we are vibrating. We have energies that we encompass, But it's crazy for me. And it's sad, and I trust. Please trust me. Come through tomorrow, guys. You're not going to regret, the event that Sanka has in store for us. But in terms of, you guys fuse, your fusion of indigenous rhythms and psychedelic rock, man, is like a thing, right? And spiritual chants. It's unlike anything else, like you mentioned, and people tend to think, so what does your creative process look like when you're crafting a new piece, or when you're putting together a performance, or like an event like tomorrow's one, for example? Does it differ from event to event, from performance to performance, or do you guys always have like the same mindset? We're going to do this and that's it.
No,
it differs.
It always differs.
Okay, talk to me.
It always differs because based on the feeling and the mood, or and the type of venue or so that change. It's not always the same. More people need some healing. But low. But by the time we finished, I can imagine. But that's why music it's music for the soul. Even if you can't hear deaf, you feel a vibration. Now let's feel feel like it's music for everyone. Universal music, world music.
So
each performance, it's different. The energy is always high though, yeah.
The process to getting to that, I see. Very interesting.
True. Sometimes it's nokuthi senza ikhambi every time when we make a playlist to go and perform. Every venue or a gig has a different atmosphere and a feeling. Like for an example, for this weekend, it's heritage.
Yeah.
So our main ingredient is kindness. So people should bring their kindness into this heritage. And so in terms of us being a band, it's quite spontaneous in a process of creating from the beginning. Because of we don't sit down and plan. We just like sometimes improvise.
You let the spirit lead you.
Yes,
Absolutely.
from there we can decide and say like, nah, that jam was nice. Let's just sit on it and then work on it, and then the song comes out from there. So those songs, we take them and make ikambi to go and perform every time.
I love that.
I actually love what he's saying as well, because during the years, like Simple is saying, was we improvise a lot, and I get what to write basically, but last year we were in an experience where we were commissioned to do something. So when you're commissioned to do something, it means like you can't jam now. There's no jamming anymore. So you must do things intentionally, and I loved how we interpreted a feeling. We were just being told two things: heavy on the drum, tell a story. We were like, how are we going to design that? Listen, in 4 months we already had 10 songs that were new, and we had to tell an amazing story on that, and it's music that's not going to be heard right now. Uzoziwa lo music by next year in 2016. It was recorded last year in November in Berlin. And we did music for a drill hall with an organization called Keleketla Library that's in Troyville, and they wanted to basically advocate for the building Idrill Hall. If you've seen Idrill Hall in the couple of years, early 2000s, it was the hub in the CBD where all artists would meet. A lot of dance hall will happen there, poetry will happen, hip hop would happen. There were so many artists there. But over time, the place, there were other people who were occupying the space, and then eventually the space now has been taken by also illegal squatters there. There's even been fires broken down there. Gandhi Idrill Hall, it's such a significant building here in the CBD. Is one of the earliest buildings that were built in Johannesburg. It used to also host people from the army in the World War I and World War II, and the very same space used to make prostates. The first prostates that were made in Africa, they were made in there. Legs and arms were made there. So it holds a big history in our South African history. There's a lot that we learned last year, and we had to write incredible music that will literally tear your soul down. You had to write about apartheid, how apartheid brutally broken us as black people, how we had to wake up in the morning from a door knock to ihlungu that people felt when their own people were killed for no reason, just for the mere fact of wanting to stand up and wanting to be heard and wanting to do things, but because we're not allowed to do those things. We had to tap into all those feelings, and I loved how my brothers had to interpret that. And there's another song that I believe that is going to be part of our song tomorrow in our repertoire. It's called Authority. Who Gave You Authority? That song speaks to the colonizer directly. Ukuthi suka lapho suka khona uzositshela lento ositshela yona uba ukunike wena amandla kambe. Where do you come from? We were fine. Actually, we were fine before you came through. You came through with your laws that we find ourselves today. We are trying to get out of it. And Uguti, you did this not so long ago. You can either sorry. so that we go back to our roots. We've been stolen of our roots. We have to we have to decolonize ourselves. Kakhulu, in so many things, umuntu siyasaba manje to ugqoka ubuhlali bakhe, umuntu uyasaba to even aphahle because somebody's going to look at you side-eyed. You know, when you're going back to your own roots. So Santla Experiment exudes that and has that within us. So please guys, come through. We have an amazing set. We're going to be on stage at 6 p.m. Sasa, and we have they're giving us 30 minutes, but yo. Giving us
enough.
No, it's okay. So boy, we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
I trust you guys. You're perhaps wondering who we're in conversation with this morning. I'm hanging out with the one and only Sankla Experiment, all the way from Izoni. Where am I, Mr. B? Am I here? Am I there? Anyway. Okay. Oh, I see. But anyway, Sankla Experiment is a genre-defying sonic force born in the heart of Soweto in South Africa, fusing indigenous rhythms, psychedelic rock and spiritual trance, and raw township energy. The collective channels ancestral wisdom into electrifying live performances that transcend entertainment. They awaken, man, and like they say, it is absolutely an experiment and an experience as well. You know, being in the presence of Sankla Experiment whenever they're on stage. They were formed back in 2014, and they have carved a unique space in the global music landscape, blending isiZulu, Sesotho, and English lyrics with ritualistic instrumentalization, right, and theatrical stage presence. Their sound is a living archive of African resistance, healing, and celebration, echoing the voices of the past while igniting the fires of the future. I love that. I love that, man. That's so cool. That's such a cool description. So, but talk to me. I mean, it's over 10 years now since you guys have been together, and you've been all over the world. You know, what do you think is the most memorable experience that you guys have had on stage, or maybe a couple that you guys can think of? Maybe as a collective and maybe individually. So, I see Lerato has one already. Talk to me, Abuto.
Yeah, naiki kai hopulang kiel tswai wa bona o perform audimal tswai la ka suka phidumbaka since kiba guitarist to perform audimal tswai del kana.
Le tswai. You guys were standing on salt.
The whole stage.
Of salt.
How many? 5 tons of it. Well, there's still some remaining.
And where was this?
It was in
Berlin.
Yeah, the things in
Germany.
And why? What's the reason behind Letswai? Is this it? That we're seeing on
it was a symbol of cleansing and purification,
for sure,
renewal and health. So we used the salt as a symbol and a significant of that on stage while we were performing. So that's why we're using salt.
So you guys are the ones who put the salt on stage? Or was the event?
We were in collaboration with Gelegetla Library, like I said. This organization, they think outside of the box. They had worked with other artists before. They had different kinds of iskaftin, and ours was iskaftin number 6. And they wanted to do something absolutely different this time because they've always had an ensemble before, and they took artists out of South Africa to go and present their ideas outside of SA. So last year they were like, can we not make an ensemble but find a collective that's been around that is not afraid to retell a story, the story that was told there. My God, like I said, Authority and Who Gave You Authority are 2 of the songs that came from there. The words are so deep. One of the verses says, Usuke wakhanza njengezenze wanyonyoba ngesinyenyenye usiqhopha usivalela wasithulisa ngemvula mlomo yinikele sishayisana ngenhlonko indida le isekhaya la ngitshelwa nguwe alixhoshwa libhekile. Yo, it's very, very, very deep. It's very direct. So it's about reclaiming. We had to reclaim what we own. like intentionally, like okwethu loku. And then after we've claimed everything, we have to cleanse the place because so much energy of heaviness has been put and bestowed in that space. So at the end, we had to cleanse it with that salt, and it was so amazing having the salt in your body. Like it was everywhere. Like you whilst you were playing. I think that's a joint one that we all share.
Collective one. Sure.
Collective
Okay.
one.
Also, there's this one that we played. We played a gig in Swellendam. It's called Up the Creek.
Up the Creek.
Up the Creek. Yeah.
Okay.
And after 29 years, we were the first black band to play there.
Oh wow.
So FWD, yeah, after 29 years, we were the first black band.
Where was this?
It's in
Western Cape, in Swellendam.
Oh, wow.
A place called Swellendam. We've traveled the country, by the way. Ask us anywhere in South Africa. We've been around.
They know something. Oh wow. Temba, for you, Tebogo, the one that stands out.
For me, the one that stands out. Wow. Well, that's the personal one. I think it was last year we had a chance to go not last year, early this year, to Dubai. So the studio that we were playing at there is called Fidel Studio. Well, I'm a technical savvy person. Like even when we walked in here, the first thing I peeped was like, yo, hey, this equipment. You know what I mean? That's me.
Yeah,
so,
I see you.
So when we got there, it's a studio, but it also has a stage. Like those guys are so advanced, man. Like I've just seen how advanced like the technical or the technology is that side. So that for me was like great, like was big for me. Yeah. So yeah, just for me, I just love the technical stuff. I guess I fell in love when I walked in, and I was intrigued by how advanced their technical stuff is. You know what I mean, in comparison to ours. So yeah, so I learned a lot about that. So for me, that was like the mind blowing.
I can imagine all these different experiences,
for sure.
man. And I think they also contribute to forming to the collective, you know, because you remember some things that stood out for you. You remember the technical side of it. You know, there's different things, man, and I love it. But you guys are global trotters now. I would say, you know. But how do you guys stay grounded in community while navigating the global music scene? You know, like you said, Ruti, in South Africa, if I were to ask Ko Rustenburg about Sandra, they would recognize the name, you know. So how do you think you guys stay so rooted in community while navigating, you know, this global stardom that you guys have acquired over the years?
Yeah, you must humble yourself as mutu wabona. Yeah, only mutu phila le batho abutwaka, mutu ke mutu ka batho.
Yeah.
And now mutu wa monki ka hore ke mutu e leng hore ke hobo ke mutu wa modimo. O leng hore entswe ke modimo. O ntse re ba bona batho ba di tracks ke batho ba modimo. You don't judge them, you just live with them. And give them love. That's what we do.
Also, we don't see ourselves as the superstars or the ing, but they don't know us when they saw. They only know us when we painted.
So
and we can chill, you know, and smoke, like and talk. And then chugu on a stage, you're like,
I can imagine.
We're human.
Yeah.
We know what our service is. Writing history is never easy. So when you write history, you keep it on the low and be humble and be yourself.
Absolutely.
And one thing we really love to do the most, guys, is touring, especially our own beautiful country. Yes, guys, if you don't go out and see how beautiful South Africa is,
absolutely,
you are depriving yourself. Take an amazing short left. Take a short left to Northwest. You know, I mean, we've been to Zirast, we've been to other places like there's a place called on Shroon. How do you say it? On Shroon. Okay. And there's this amazing pass in the Western Cape. We've been to Hawksburg. We've been stuck in the mountains. We were rescued by Tarzan. Ziningi that we've been through. You know, as a band, don't shy away to just move. You know, sometimes the prophet is not known. Listen, other people are gonna adore you somewhere else. until ekhaya bazba realize we are so excited about this weekend because this time it's the community that really wants this. You know, they're saying we can't stop this can't be stopped because they've seen us go. They've seen us leave, going to other places. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna serious. You know, it took them a time. It took them time. Don't be in one corner thinking, all your coins are gonna come from there. No, move, go somewhere else. Somewhere else you're gonna be appreciated. Somewhere else they're going to. Eventually they'll be like, I give up. Might as well give me 5 you know, and because they deserve it, you know. So listen, go out there. South Africa is very receptive to all kinds of art. Don't make your pie big. Listen, the world is so big.
It's big.
It's so huge. You don't have to be in this clique. Move from that clique. You know, go somewhere else. They're gonna find you. Listen, your tribe is everywhere. It's everywhere. What I really love is that Sisonke Sibambene Satandana Labafetu can go to a road trip for 14 days and have 10 shows. We've done that this past December. It was epic. We saw Western Cape, Eastern Cape, and KZN in December because we traveled the whole coastal line of Imepietu from Muscle Bay up to Umzumbe, and that's how we did it, and we loved it, and we can't wait again to do another tour around the country.
I can't wait. It sounds like it's so much energy when it's electrifying. Like I feel it, I see it, you know, I see it, and it's something I always say about creatives and artists such as yourselves, you know, in the space, especially when it comes to music. If you don't have foresight, I don't know, if you can't see over the thing, you know. But talk to me, guys. Someone is watching and is listening, is finding all of this intriguing, wants to find out a bit more about tomorrow's event as well. How do I get in touch? How do I connect? How do I interact with you guys? Social media, emails, WhatsApp. How do I do that? Talk to me.
On socials, we are available on Facebook, the Sangha Experiment, that's the page. Also on Instagram, Sangha Experiment 5. So you'll get all the details about tomorrow's show. Tomorrow's show, what the idea is, it's the heritage show, but kindness is our new heritage. So we are connecting from the old to the new, but we are just bringing out our colors as people, and we are bringing out the community at large. We're trying to create an ecosystem where the whole community is out, and whoever that displays something, whoever has something to sell, hey, come through. Bring your wallet and come support people who are going to be pushing and selling things. Not only is there art and music, but there's also going to be interactions between, you know, from 9 a.m. from the children, from 9 until 12, there'll be programs for kids. You know what I mean? So there'll be everything. Every color will be outside. So I guess just bring yourself and bring your kindness and bring your support to the community as well, because that's what we're doing it for. It's a community heritage show. So the community is the one that actually wanted this. So they are out. So just come through, bring yourself, bring your kindness, bring your happiness, be at a happy space, because that's what we are trying to create. So be at a happy space, and just don't forget to show the next person a certain level of kindness. You know what I mean? So that's what the Heritage Festival is about. So
I love that. Bring great energies.
Don't forget your camp chair, guys. We can't accommodate everyone for a sitting space. But they are amazing 2 stages. There's a live stage and also there's a DJ stage. There's quite a number of DJs that are going to be playing amazing sound. Bulk of the artists on the DJ side, they are producers, so they'll be playing their own music. So you'll be hearing something unique and different, and then there are also selectors who are going to be ushering the mood as well. And then on the live stage, it's everything live, from live indigenous sound, the Sangha Experiment. We're also going to have people who are going to do tap dance with a movement. Yes, definitely. Who is coming with it?
See, I've been in the space for a second, so I recognize.
We have Abafaz Bongoma as well. We're going to bring something amazing. We have artists that play Ikoriano. So it's going to be amazing. And also there's going to be artists from the hip hop side and R&B side of things. So there's a variety of music that's going to be given out tomorrow. Please, like I can't emphasize this any further. Please bring your chair, and then also gonna amatikito online. Asepelile. It's sold out.
It's at the door now.
It's sold out at the door. we will assess you before you come in.
Okay.
Because we really want to keep the space very, very safe for everyone, you know, because everyone who's got a ticket, we know who they are, where they come from. And now if you don't have a ticket, we need to first assess you before you come in. You know, you will be
Your
allowed
worthiness.
to. Yes, you need to share the same idea of kindness and also caring for the next person. So yeah, and also there'll be parking, but you're not going to park at the side of the road. We have an amazing church that offered us space for cars to be parked safely. There's also going to be CPF, Yonke Zondi. They're out in numbers because, like I said, the whole community is supporting this. They're also going to be there, keeping a watchful eyes and keep everybody safe. And mind you, this starts at 9 in the morning and ends at 9 in the evening. Aksiyo ugozi guse, everybody abama responsible parents still have to go back home. And also at the end of the day, that's a residential area. We still need to klop nipa wonku mundu in the area. So bring your good spirits, bring good vibes, and also come and enjoy a wonderful show.
And don't forget to smile.
Hey, it's just good energies, man. I can already see it tomorrow. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Engatini Soweto Live Sessions TV says, I can't wait for the experience. Looking forward to it. Man. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be proper stuff. I can see it already. Like I hear it, I see it, I feel it. You know. Stage, but I think also consuming is going to be worth it. You know, I think I'm going to a place where on stage more than, you know, because I always tell people it's so weird when someone says it's like, guys, I can't just out of the blue keep in the fly. But guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. I can't wait for tomorrow, and the Vooka Breakfast Show is going to be live out there, guys, for the Sankla Experiment Heritage Festival, right? And we're gonna have such an amazing time, and we're going to be bringing you all the best content that they have to offer tomorrow. The one thing that I want to leave with you as we let them go is that, remember, the journey of the gifted ones is always more difficult than the one of the ordinary person. You know, we're the few chosen people, you know, to try and be vessels and relay all of these messages from the other side. You know, and I love that so much. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate. So with that being said, we're going to have the time right about now. It's 28 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock on a Friday morning, the 26th of September 2025. We've been talking for a while. Let's quickly run to the loo, pay our bills, and then you and I and the rest of the team will see each other right after the break as we go into the kitchen and create some great flavors from the Amapelepele spices for Africa. Cool stuff?
요즘 내 일기가 재미없어진 이유를 찾았어. I've been wasting all this time finding words to let go. Cause I'm looking for Neverland, backtracking on memory lanes, hoping it's not just a wonder. I can't be watching, waiting for changes, wondering for the right time. Cause I noticed we came to a pavement that crumbles. It's just a merry-go-round. I don't think it's you, might be me. There's just so many things going on. But when I'm with you, it feels so new. Cause I'm on a secret, I'm all alone falling. Enough and not with you. Tell me why it's so hard to choose. Going in circles, round and round. Cause I'm looking for Neverland, backtracking on memory lanes, hoping it's not just a wonder. I can't be watching, waiting for changes, wondering for the right time. Cause I noticed we came to a pavement that crumbles. It's just a merry-go-round. I don't think it's you, might be me. There's just so many things going on. But when I'm with you,
quiero nada de discusiones, ni quiero que me estés comprando flores. I'm doing much better, yeah, did you notice? Ya me olvidé de tus errores. Sigue estoy llamando a estas horas, pero estoy cenando esta hora. Ya es muy tarde, ya no llores, ya no llores. Aunque estés sangrando, te ignoro. Llámame cruel, no te valoro. Hiciste guerrera y esta guerra yo gané. Más fuerte, soco el cielo. Ya no me quiebro, ya no te espero. Fui prisionera, hoy soy mi imperio. Es una trampa la que nunca escaparás. Nunca escaparás, nunca escaparás. Sé que estoy llamando a estas horas, pero estoy cenando esta hora. Ya es muy tarde, ya no llores, ya no llores. Aunque estés sangrando, te ignoro. Llámame cruel, no te valoro. Hiciste guerrera y esta guerra yo gané. Ahora ven y mira, mira, mírame. Es como que nunca, nunca te amé. Tu casa vacía, destruye. Ahora ven y mira, mira, mírame. Ahora ven y mira, mira, mírame. Es como que nunca, nunca te amé. Tu casa vacía, destruye. Ahora ven y mira, mira, mírame.
Yeah. Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far away I come from.
I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense. But nowadays, I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days, I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So, yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping. Stacking them Franklins and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion. What happened? We probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all their stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help, then fuck it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and I, then it's no one else. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Yeah, practice what you preaching, but clearly they're not practicing entitlement and pride. Yeah, those two things they factor in. Spiral out of control, just from all the bantering. When they accustomed to talking behind your back with all that chattering. I remove myself before I abuse myself. Talk about self-love, but you gotta do it yourself. Yeah, I won't act too good for no help. We all healing now. Said some things about me that ain't true. How you feeling now? Even at my lowest, they tried to find a way to bring me down. Big y'all up for years, ain't talking just the brand or the sound. I don't throw things around, I do it from the heart proud. Mama just wanna see her sunshine, removing them dark clouds.
Yeah, self Self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah. Self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
And of course, man, good vibes, good music is what we bring you right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Hope you're still enjoying this wonderful, of course, man, kickstart to your weekend. We were just in conversation with Sunga. I'm glad that you guys were able to correct me. It's not Sunga.
Sanka Experiment.
Sanka Experiment.
Yes, sir.
Right there. That was a great conversation, man. Speaking everything spiritual, music that blends well with an African heritage. And of course, man, some of the souls that need healing. But I hope that you guys were enjoying that one. Right now, we are jumping, of course, into another conversation that speaks everything fashion.
Yes,
As we started the show, of course, Mfetu, you need that drip nyana. If something, of course, has been sewn, of course, crocheted. I don't know if that's the right word to use. I see that your jersey has been crocheted right there, right?
Crocheted.
So, yeah, croached. So we are flipping the script from traffic stress and payday blues to pure inspiration and creativity. Joining us is a powerhouse of innovation, man. A woman who turned yarn into gold, pain into purpose, and crochet into a cultural movement. She is the founder and creative force behind House of Bow, a brand that stitches together luxury, slow fashion, and empowerment one loop at a time. From sold out workshop in Joburg, Pretoria, and Cape Town to collaboration with giants like Nike, even teaching crochet through Transnet's community initiative. She is a proof that creativity heals, it inspires, and transforms communities. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning we are joined by the unstoppable, the visionary, the crochet queen herself, Ndebo Kunwana.
I love it.
Good morning to you. How are you doing this morning?
Thanks, how are you?
We are happy to have you. We are happy to have you. And just to double confirm if you can hear us clearly.
I can hear you.
There we go.
There we go. And we see, man, Queen of Crocheting, everything right there. We see your environment is surrounded by, horoka, because we all knew, and I'm somebody who grew up thinking total crochet but this generation has proved us you guys can inspire people in the fashion world with doing things different. But with that being said, for someone who is listening and watching right now, can you please take them through a brief introduction of what you really do?
Okay, my name is Ndebo, but everybody calls me Bo. I have a brand called House of Bow, and this brand makes crochet. So crocheting is the skill of turning a yarn like this into something like. So, I have examples. So I'm currently working on some of which is I make custom items. I design my own things as well, and how to crochet. Anybody interested in crocheting, just hit me up on TikTok, WhatsApp, or Instagram, and they let me know that class. Then I have how to do what.
So can you please tell us about your fashion house and of course your crochet brand? How did it all begin, man?
Hey, Venkoisha. Venkoisha, I think it was the year 2021. No, it must have been 2020. A lot of things were happening in my life at that time, and I felt like I needed therapy. But, coming from a home where money is not in excess like that, I needed to find a different way to promote healing, self-love, and all of those things within myself. And so I picked up a hook and some yarn and I started crocheting. And yeah, after that, things just started moving. People were asking me to teach them how to crochet. People were trying to buy my stuff. I'd be walking in the streets and someone would say, I want that handbag. I'll give you plastic. Just give me your bag. And that's where it all started. That's when I knew what to know into something serious.
Simple terms is that you are here because Boko. And I think that was a very nice, way of introducing yourself in the crochet world. And I know that for somebody who is watching, they always look for that unique story, from somebody who is doing such things in the fashion world. So can you please take us through in terms of, for those who may not know, how would you define slow fashion?
Slow fashion is the opposite of fast fashion. So fast fashion, I don't want to name drop any names, but if you go to a mall, you will see a lot of fast fashion stores there. And what fast fashion does is that it takes material and it puts it like to a warehouse, and the warehouse creates the garments. So they can produce maybe 100 garments 4 hours, and then with slow fashion, it's very different because it takes me like 2-3 weeks to make one piece, and it's mindful, it's very intentional. You need a lot of patience and you need to love what you're doing, because if you don't love it, you're not going to get away with being part of the slow fashion prerogative as a designer, but as well you can support it as a client. So yeah, slow fashion is just the opposite of fast fashion.
Fashion is the opposite of
fast
fashion,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
man. I like it because some of us right here, we are intrigued in terms of the radical changes that we see, in the fashion world. And for somebody who's watching right now, maybe they might think, this shirt that I'm wearing is crocheted, guys. It's a camera. Don't worry,
Yeah.
And because what you're doing, man, it's a hands-on time. Like you need some special and unique skill to always be intimate with the process. So how does it shape the identity of your brand?
Crocheting shapes everything when it comes to identity. I have notes, so please don't worry when I look down.
No worries.
It's unique, very unique. And you can feel the human touch of it because I actually sit here and work on these garments every day. So you can feel like in it. I pray over the garments, I work on them. There's a relationship going on with me and when it finally is something that is created with so much intention, with so much love, with so much passion, and the spirit of go embodies these factors. It's just about loving something, creating something out of your pain, and it's what that's more beautiful and such things. I create these garments with experience, with love, and that's the whole identity of the brand, is to slow things down, to really take time to think about things, to be mindful, to be intentional. And that's the identity of the brand gets now shaped in such a way.
I see you.
I love it.
It sounds very interesting. It sounds like you have so much fun when you're doing your thing and you're putting the pieces together. As we're showing some of your designs on our screen, it looks very cool. But talk to me, because in society or just in life in general, crocheting is often seen as traditional or even domestic. But what you have done with your brand is that you've elevated it into luxury now, and something that people can look forward to dressing in and rocking at an event or somewhere and just going out. So how do you redefine that narrative around crocheting to try and change the perception that people have?
If we're being honest, fashion repeats itself. So what happened in 1950 happens in 2005. What happens in 2005 is probably going to happen again in 2055. So with regards to reshaping crocheting, I think the biggest challenge that we have as crocheters is to make things that are for the now but inspired by the then. So by that is like right now what's in fashion is your baggy jeans and all those type of baggy clothes, your baggy shirts and stuff. So what I would do is take my yarn and transform it into something inspired by something that's trending now, but taking reference from what we used to do back then. Every time I see my own videos here, I'm like, oh my God.
That's cool. I know, yeah.
The Sunburst miniskirt. Oh my gosh. The audience, feed yourself, man. Look at how beautiful that is, man. And it's from her queen herself, joining us. Because right now what we're talking about is storytelling, man. Because I know that there are people out there who name their pieces based on the story that they want to tell. Because Lena, today, I'm representing the Fatuku. I'm a guy who loves washing dishes. So I'm here, I'm wearing this piece of mine, and it tells a story. Or you know what? But your pieces also, tell stories. So how do you incorporate traditional and cultural techniques right there?
Okay, I don't want people to come for me, but I'm not really into your traditional type of look. Not because I don't like that I'm African, but just because I'm more inspired by people like Bonan's fashion, by people like in the States, maybe Rihanna. Although right now I'm trying to change the brand into something a lot more elegant, but I'm mostly inspired by clean girl aesthetic, by colors that go together. So I guess in the traditional form of the sense of the word, I would say traditionally I might be in the fact that back in the day we were crochet. But right now I'm trying to move from that traditional look into a more elegant church vibes, date vibes, such and such. So I don't know how I would say I am inspired by tradition. My inspiration comes from the elegant fashion world.
Yeah. It sounds like you're building a movement, man. It's not just in a fashion brand nyana, It's an entire movement that I think people are gonna catch on and ride that wave like no one's business. But what does expansion look like for House of Bow, and how do you protect its soul as it grows? Because what tends to happen with companies and organizations and projects and things of that sort, they become bigger than what we initially thought of them as when the idea was coming into inception, right? But what does it look like? What does expansion look like as House of Bow keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger?
Okay, so what House of Bow looks like to me in the next couple of years is a creative hub. And what I mean by that is that, yes, it's going to be focused on fashion and crocheting and teaching how to crochet. But more especially, I want it to be a place of expression. Like, even if you as a client would come through, maybe you'd find a little cafe nyana, some jazz in the background, some like a space where we can, as creatives and as non-creatives, be free and be able to interact with one another in such spaces. So I am looking at next year going into towards creating or curating events that celebrate slow fashion and curating events that celebrate the expression of self. And like I also would love how to inspire people to move away from the notion of drinking alcohol to have fun and more into the notion of fun is created by who you with and where you at. I also would love House of Bo to start to inspire our fast fashion companies to slow it down, to pay people what they're worth, because I know in a lot of fast fashion factories pay what they're worth, and there's child labor in China. Everybody knows this, it's on the news, and I would love to show them that there is a way to make profitable income without having to exploit somebody else for your cause. And then you also asked how I would protect the spirit or the soul of House of Bo. The only way to protect anything is through prayer. I pray over this business. I write over this business. I declare over this business. And honestly, God is like the one that opens most of the doors, if not all of the doors, when it comes to this business, because I don't even do much. It's just TikTok and Instagram where I promote, and then things just start popping off. So protection, prayer.
Protection, prayer. Yeah,
I love that so much. That's so cool.
Yeah. And coming back to your question, because you mentioned expansion, right? Yeah. And that also leads to somebody scaling their business, whether going big, or going home, right? So talk to us, man, because when your business starts to be scaled up, you need more hands, you need more people to come in, because now the production level is starting to level up. For you, how long does it take you, to finish one piece?
So the completion of the pieces depends. This hat would take me maybe 2 hours. And then when we're talking about your shirts, your pants, that's going to take me like 2 weeks to 3 weeks. Also depending on how intricate the design is. Sometimes the design is very simple and I'm just following a specific pattern. And other times people are telling me they want pockets in the front, pockets on the side. And I must make these pockets make sense. And also another reason why I do take my time in making garments is because I don't like producing or giving out a garment that feels incomplete or rushed. I want it to look perfect. So you must have the thing. Oh my God.
Yeah. And we see that the work that you have done, has made you collaborate with giants like Nike. Can you please walk us through in terms of, what did that teach you? And before you answer that, how did the collaboration come about?
Okay. So Nike posted a post on Instagram saying they're looking for the best designers. They're only going to choose 10 in the country, and they're looking for designers, photographers, musicians. And so it happened that I decided that I'm going to apply for this. So I submitted my work and I was chosen out of, I think, 7,000 applicants to be one of the 10. And we went to Nike Sports Center at Shapa in Soweto. And that's when we meet like giants already in the industry, people from like overseas coming in to tell us. We met this topic is from their experience. It's a one of a kind, guys. One of a kind.
Okay, we see you, Bo. Okay.
Wow. Marvelous.
And they taught us so much about curating a culture, about, yes, you have the skill, but you need to curate a culture around your skill. You need to story tell, you need to do this and this and that, which were things that I was originally missing when I started, because I studied fashion design and the plan was to become a fashion buyer, but South Africa and its economy refused. And I had to recalculate my moves. So now I have to go into the spirit of being an entrepreneur and not just a designer. And when we went there, they gave us so many tips, so much information and funding. So I just took everything I learned and started to apply it to my everyday business life. Yeah.
I see you. Very, very interesting stuff. Look, Bo, we don't want to keep you for too long, right? Because we see you're busy. You're busy, man. But talk to me. If House of Bo were a continent, what threads would you want woven into its legacy?
If it were a content,
A
nice
continent.
question. A continent.
Yes.
Like, okay. I'm thinking of the first thing must be peace.
Oh man.
The second thing must be love, and not love in the sense of a romantic situation, but love in the sense of loving people around you,
Yeah.
respecting. I think it would also be one very chilled continent, like very slow. We wake up at 11, we drink,
I love it.
Maybe a continent as well that looks out for each other, that tries to build one another, that
Yeah.
tries to express itself in ways that are not detrimental to the society, but ways that uplift the society. I don't know, I can go on and on the way I love this brand, but I think the biggest thing would be peace and love.
Yeah. I love that. Peace, love, and I would maybe perhaps add kindness as well.
Yeah.
Because Sanqa was just here a couple of minutes ago and they were talking all things kindness, and that this heritage, the one thing that we should try and take away or learn and try to, execute on a day-to-day basis is a high functioning level of kindness. I love that. So there's a young creative who's watching and is listening right now and is finding your story very intriguing and interesting. What advice would you give to young upcoming creatives who want to turn their healing into business?
Okay. First advice I'd give is just to be honest with your clients, be honest with yourself about why you're doing this. And then from there on, I would say persevere. It's not easy to make it in the art world, especially in the country that we live in. And not that I hate my country, I love it so much, but people are not really accustomed to art like that. So I would say be honest with yourself and then persevere, push against all odds. Post. If your camera is not a camera, post kunjalo. Wear your stuff, go out there, explain yourself, meet people, network, go into rooms where you feel like you are in imposter syndrome now, you don't deserve to be there. Go with God. Nisha, break the windows. If the door is closed, go through the roof, do something. But yeah, perseverance will get you very, very far. I think, sorry, just to add, I think another thing with us, the youth, is that we don't have endurance like our families or parents did before us. Our parents before us could endure in situations. And I'm not saying endure when you can clearly see what this thing won't work. But I'm saying endure in the sense that when you have no clients for a whole month, endure nakusasa and post, because you don't know who's watching. And
Definitely.
somebody's old.
Yeah. I love that. I love the endurance part. Yeah. Noma kwenzakala ngena, man. Don't even think about it. Dress in that nice suit and go into that room, man.
Yeah,
I love
it's
the
powerful.
concept.
It's powerful.
Yeah, Mr. Mo.
So, just before we let you go, any collaboration that you're excited on or looking forward to?
I want collaborations, guys, but I want big collaborations now. So I don't have any current collaborations, but I do have a few brands that I'd love to work with.
Okay.
I would love to work with Galaxy Boy. I completely love that man's story. I love how business. I would love to collaborate with Louis Vuitton. And I know it's a big brand, but this is I want it to be me, LV.
Yeah.
As for people, my one dream in my life is to create something for Bonang, Mateba, and she loves it and she wears it. But at the moment, the only collaboration that I'm currently working on is with Soweto CSA, Certified Soweto Ambassador. A friend of mine called Savelo. We've released a couple of bucket hats that have his logo on them, and they're doing good. So yeah, that's
Very
the
cool,
collaboration
man.
that I'm
powerful.
Yeah.
And all the best with those collaborations, man. We hope that they're going to also hop in and you guys can work and bring that fashion world into our eyes, right? So, if people want to get hold of you, your social media platform, where can they find you?
okay. I'm just on at House of Bo, house_of_Bo, and on Instagram it's the same at house_of_Bo, and you can also WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp is a business account, so 081-481-2315.
One more time for the number, please.
081-481-2315.
Thank you so much.
Proper stuff. But we really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us on this, Fashion Friday morning. Yeah.
It is activated, man.
Absolutely. And we always look forward to being in conversation with people such as yourself, people who are well-versed and well-informed when it comes to what is a great outfit to wear on a Friday morning like this, So God willing, next time when we have this conversation, it will be with you in studio with us, man.
Yeah.
I look forward to that. And I can't wait to see where House of Bo will go. And please don't think that the dream of wanting to collaborate with LV is a big one. It's not. It's possible, Chief. If someone can do it, it means you are able to do it yourself. So I can't wait to see House of Bo next to LV sometime in the future. Could be so cool, man. I see it already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, Bo. We really appreciate it. And please do enjoy the rest of your day and have an amazing weekend ahead.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. Thank you.
Wonderful stuff, man. With that being said, 4 minutes past 10, it is the time, and we're going to leave Bo, to cook some of his stuff, because we also cooking right here in the kitchen on the Amapelepele pots and pans. Afriberry is in the kitchen with a Purple Plum Food Hub, man. Friends, champions of fresh, wholesome, and downright delicious. So please, man, stay tuned, because it's about to get saucy, crunchy, and of course, man, so delicious with what is going on in the kitchen. Scrumptious. One taller. Yeah, man. So that is what we are looking forward to. So if you're watching right there at home, please don't switch that dial. Just grab your cup of maybe a glass of water. And then what is going to come after this break is something absolutely tasty and amazing. So please don't go anywhere.
How? Tommy, you still cooking with cha, salt, and prayers. But don't stress, ungawari, because your time to shine in the kitchen is here. Amapelepele Spices for Africa and the Vooka Breakfast Show have said, let's bless you with some spices that will slap harder than Umama's 7 colors. Vooka Flavor Fridays is here. We're serving flavor, vibes, and vibes with flavor. Flavor Fridays is the only plug you need to turn your kitchen into a 5-star chill spot. For 8 weeks, you stand a chance to win spice hampers that take your meals from meh to just by subscribing and tuning into your daily dose of positivity for an energetic start to the day. So Hypo, what are you waiting for? Don't miss out. Flavor is calling. Waza.
I should've known better, Aisha. I should've known better that I'd lose. I should've known better. Tell me that this wasn't all for nothing. I should've known better, and I should've known better, deja vu. I should've known better that I'd lose. I should've known better. Tell me that this wasn't all for nothing. I should've known better than I did. I should've known better. Love's love, man. I should've known better than to give my all. It never works out for me. Could've kept it at a friendship. No hard feelings, no bad endings. Now look at where we are. Old familiar restart. Put the cards on my heart. Welcome back to the sad girl part. I should've known better off alone. I should've known you were hiding your phone. I should've known that time would show me your true colors. I feel I would play.
Hey, good morning, Vooka Nation. I hope you guys are still feeling okay, right? And now it is time for our Pots and Pans segment with Amapele Spices. And right here in studio, I have two beautiful and wonderful ladies by the name of Rifile and Sohofato, and they are from the Purple Plum Food Hub, man. I hope you guys are going to get excited. It's situated Konala at Dobsonville at Extension 3, man. So be sure to make your way so you can enjoy the food. Ladies, how you doing?
We're well, and how are you?
Hello, Shab, Bomar.
Good, thank you.
No, man, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So, kopalolele batho ba rona gore ke eng e re etsang kantle today?
Okay, re tlo etsa burgers, ne? We are famous for burgers called Purple Plum. So we're doing a beef and bacon burger. It's only wings and bors, and one that comes out with ribs as well. So we're doing those combos here for you today.
Oh, so we're getting two editions of burgers, one with wings and wors and the other one with the ribs. Man,
Yes,
I can't
that's
wait to get started with this one. So, what ingredients do we have here so that people know what exactly we're going to use for our burgers?
Okay. Here we have cucumbers, gherkins, tomato, and red onion. Here we have fancy lettuce, 3 wings, wors, and parsley, and some onion rings and pork ribs, and also have our fries.
And on this side we have our freshly made beef patties, and we also have the bacon and the buns, some cheese, feta cheese, because we do a combo of the cheeses.
Oh, you girl after my heart. Oh, cheese on top of cheese. Cheese on top of cheese. Man, you know what? I can't wait to start eating, so let's get the show started.
Alright then, so we're just gonna start by putting patties in the pan.
Okay.
And then this is the bacon as well. So on my side, I'm just gonna put them in the pot, and then Teho will just wash them for me while I start with the burgers, ne?
Okay, so the roll di a changisana.
Yeah.
Yes,
so that I can start.
So we're starting off with the buns, right?
Yes, we're starting off with the buns, and then we're gonna fill them up with the garnish.
Okay, tell me what you want. Don't worry, Tumamina.
No, we're gonna start with putting the sauces on our buns first.
Okay.
Because on our side we are known for the sauces. We always ensure that our burgers are nice and saucy. So I'm just gonna put that first before you can hand me the
Okay,
lettuce.
so we're starting with the A2 Prego sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, just to give it a bit of a juicy
Nice.
tasting, and it can't be dry. It needs to be nice and juicy, man. That's how you have a burger, man.
Definitely. So also when it comes to the sauces, it's always nice and better when you combine them. It just gives them a nice different taste, so that people can just have a different mix, as opposed to just having the sauce on its own.
So now
that's
we're using the
also-
all-in-one barbecue.
That's correct. So that our buns are nice and saucy. Yes. So they prepare the lettuce and that one as well. Thank you so much.
So when did Purple Plum actually start?
We started in 2021. We were based for Zola when we started. I had an actual kitchen just after losing my job for COVID. And then we closed down because in the area, the transformer. And just after we started, we electric equipment, so we lost the kitchen that way. But I definitely didn't lose the fight because I started again in 2023 working from home. So that's where we are based now. We are home-based kitchen in Dobsonville Valley. So we set up the nice mini restaurant. And yeah, no, the support has definitely been amazing, you know. I don't want to lie. No, exactly. So we were also able to get the seeds and everything that we needed. Because if it was rent, then, you know, with the prices for gas, you can't make them too high, understand that? They need to be affordable for the people who live this side, right? And then, we're just going to go in with our gherkins. Because gherkins just makes the burger taste so much better.
You know, I'm a gherkin fan.
Yeah,
Once upon a time, I used to be so obsessed with gherkins that I bought them in a jar and I think they just 18 a day.
Okay. So yeah, and then we're gonna go in with our red onion, which also represents the color that we are named after. Purple cloud. So yeah, it's definitely there on most of our meals also, just as a representation of our brand as well.
Yes, you gotta represent, man.
Yes.
I see the bacon is already out on that side.
Yes. So after the red onion, I'm going in with the cucumber. And then we're gonna go in with our tomatoes. So it's a nice fully loaded burger. All the stuffing, carrots, actually give you a taste of everything. And then I'm now gonna go in with our bacon. Because these are the beef and bacon burger.
And so we're starting off with the bacon one.
We're starting off with the bacon, yes.
I see the patty's almost done over on that side. Ooh. Yeah, I can't wait to taste because I see everything looks delicious, man.
And
So
then-
how has it been like basically in where you are right now, the reception and how people like accepting your food? Like how has it been? People becoming more the customer in terms of like reviews.
We are a very popular restaurant, ne? I don't want to lie. The support is very great. People are coming from Alberton, driving from far, trying to get a taste of our burgers. Because you see, as we fill up, so people like that the burger is nice and big and stuffed. So that's also what we're famous for. And the reception is nice also, especially when it comes to the combo. Like I said, we're doing the beef and bacon that's paired with the wings and wors and with the ribs as well. So you get that all in one meal, understand? So it's like a best of both worlds. So that's one of the things that work for us, and it makes us popular with the market because that's what they like.
Oh, that's amazing, man. That's pretty amazing. So, when I mata, because remember I did say when you guys take a picture, your pose on the same side, so it looks like how kazi motswalle, hey guys.
No, we are not related. We met like Hatlum Berekela Vele, understand? So she's a chef student, but she can also tell you about her journey. Cause she's in chef school, ne? So can you want to come so that I can?
So how I met Fifi and how I became a Topical plum. Fifi for the internships. So for me to get internships, I started by volunteering. So I spoke to Fifi for volunteer, just for experience, because most of the jobs I have to apply for internships, but that's experience, you know. So Fifi was like, no, it's okay, but for how long? About probably 3 months or so. Within 1 week, Fifi said, I'm glad because I'm doing the job, okay?
Perfect student.
Yeah, so I go SWBC Gauteng College. Southwest Gauteng College. Go what you got. Yes, the weekend I was doing hospitality. So things were like I say,
So far, have you enjoyed working there? And is it still that 3 months or now you're forever?
Fifi doesn't want me to go, so that is forever.
I think it's just high time you accept. No, I found myself a new home.
Ne?
Okay, so I see we're stacking up more onion rings on top of the patty. Yeah, already looks amazing, man. Especially the way it's stacked. I like how the colors also pop out at the bottom. Everything, yeah. So I I'm a non get also man say
was just saying, you know.
I thought me and you understood each other. Why you do me like this? Why? Why?
So obviously Wabona with the size and the height, it's not your standard burger. Also with the burger bun, it's big as well. So this is what most people like. They're mostly interested in it in this manner, understand. So this definitely is one of our best sellers and they definitely love it.
Okay, so out of curiosity, if a person now do Dobsonville and maybe for example, are they able to buy your food from like your Uber Eats or like Mr. D or something like that?
You can get our meals. We are on Uber Eats actually. So our store is there. But the thing with Uber Eats, it's a Soweto only.
Ooh.
So there are other guys buy pizza, shove a bike. So when they go to other places, Rodiport, Florida, Ranfantine as well.
I think I've seen them, but I'm not getting bicycle.
Yes. So the nice thing about them is they cover all the different other areas. So and Ababili, any issues when it comes to other areas that most of the other ones like they can't fill. So if a person is based like Ranfantine or even Alberton, understand that it'll just depend on you. If like you can afford the charge, the delivery fee, because bar charge per kilometer, understand?
Yeah, and if there's a bicycle,
well, understand. So yeah. That's what on their end they do. So they are able to cover the feeder areas that are not within the range of Soweto. Because when it comes to Uber Eats, that's where Buffalo move.
Oh, okay. So you have both options so that you make sure that you cover all the ground and reach your client.
Definitely. It makes it better because also more people, they prefer a weekend. You can come, bring your own drinks. Hachila, we sell on our side. So we're a nice family restaurant. We play a bit of music. People come usually for dates or they bring their kids, kiddies party, just a birthday. Yeah, I get a sitting more. So anyone hanya ka fela hore atle abeli motho hae or come with your family, definitely we are very user friendly. So most people like that. Even if they travel and book, then they are able to come through for Dilonian.
I think it's amazing because I can make sure that you guys are making sure that you cater to everybody.
Exactly. So that's also one of the things that has helped us with the growth. From Kali, from Hule rather, they know they have a place to sit. And then they can just come there and enjoy our meals. So these are the beef and bacon burgers that we sell, one of our best sellers also. And then they have a bit of onion rings, and yeah, I'm just putting parsley on there. And then these are our famous dishes.
They look amazing, man. They look fantastic. Let me just give them a bit of a tour here, so people can have a look at these amazingly stacked burgers, man. Who wouldn't want to have this? No, go to Purple Palm Food Hub, man, so you can enjoy these amazing food, man. They cater to everybody. So what are your other options besides the combo that we have here, which is basically the beef and bacon with wings and force, and the beef and bacon with the ribs? What other options can people expect when they come to Purple Palm Food Hub?
So we have a wide variety of menu. Chisanyama platter, which is a mixed grill platter. It's like a pork chop or 2 wings, livers. You can have either with pap or with fries, and then it's like a 2 salads, which is a green salad, lechakalaka. So most people like that one as well. We also have a prime steak meal. It's only papa. So it's not just the burgers. We just made a best of both worlds, so that if you come as a family, papa ning ning obatla. And then maybe mama or batladi rib wing combo. We also have that one as well that comes with the green salad. And then outside of the burgers, we have wraps as well, or a dab
chicken wraps.
So our menu is very versatile. That's why when you come to Purple Plum, you will be able to find something that you like.
What's without a dab
The thing is, we didn't want to make all of the meals available because it wouldn't be sellable, you understand? Because if people battle more on the side of the kotas, then because our menu is so broad, people wouldn't be able to buy the other things. So
yeah, that's true.
It's a balance. It's a better. If you're not a burger person, you're a wrap person or obata plate. So those options are the ones that I found they work more for our restaurant. So that's why we are popular with the masses. They know that they can just get something that they like.
Thank you. So so if a person were to come there and just have the burger with the wings and forks, how much would they pay roughly? And the same goes for the one that comes with the ribs.
So these two yakaridi beline, they are within the 130 range. So our burgers start from 85 rand, where you just get the burger and fries. And then if you want it with 2 wings, it's 110. And then hasitu uikenya with the ribs, because Kenya portion early enough, understand? Then that one is 130. As same as the one that is the wings and wors option, it's also 130. So the most popular question people ask is, does it come out with fries? Because sometimes people think, ababona maybe beef and bacon burger with ribs. They think maybe it doesn't have fries. No, fries are standard with all our meals, understand? Especially with the burger range. So only pap or fries when you're going into the mixed grill platters, pork chop and vorse, then that's the one where you can choose either fries or baba. Yeah. So every day we are open, and then these are the meals that we sell. So when I have pizza, you can just see which one that appeals to you, and then you pick that one.
So you're open 7 days a week?
We're open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are a daytime restaurant, so at 6 o'clock rakwala. So even when people are coming, they come early so that they can chill. We're nice daytime vibes. Hang out, play some music, and then after, maybe other people, if they're here in Soweto for the first time, they want to try different places. You don't have to be here the whole day. Later, you can go and try out another spot. So yeah, on our side, yeah, that's the one we sell, and it definitely works for us. We are very happy with the response also from the people as well.
Oh man, that's very amazing. I don't want to lie, like the food looks very nice, very well stacked. It's enticing. Can you just a little more pizza, man? I'm coming right now, man. This is very nice. So you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna have a first bite of the rib.
Okay. And we're also soon going to implement a dessert, but then Fifi's still working on it. Desserts.
Yeah, because we just also now got drinks. People never rekadi drinks tabona. Even with cool drinks. No, with that we're still not selling that. People can bring for themselves. Yeah, no, like I said, we're a family restaurant, so it's mostly the cool drinky, anything that goes with the meals. That's why we're gonna add the dessert range so that we can become like the full package.
Because it looks like with the dessert range, once you added like you can't say you leave it, man. You could literally have lunch, dinner, and dessert there. If you start on time, you can start off with the burgers, the dogwood, or the wrap, and then later on just close it off with like a nice braai mealinyana, and just close it off with a dessert. Like, okay, now I've officially had everything.
Then you will have had the full purple plum experience.
No, man, that's amazing. Hey, guys, I hope you guys are ready and excited about this. So please be sure to go to Dobsonville Extension 3 to hit up Purple Plum Food Hub so you can have an amazing taste of this amazing cuisine they actually prepared for us, hey? And don't forget that you can also get yourself an Amapelepele spices on www.amapelepelespices.co.za. I hope you... Oh, sorry, Amapelepele. It's www.amapelepele.co.za. So you can get yourself your nice and amazing Amapelepele spices. And yes, they do deliver for free. They do not charge you. And you can also get yourself one of the sauce range from their website. So for me, here at the Vooka station, and to everyone here at the station, we are saying toodles.
Gauteng only.
Oh, sorry, it's available only in Gauteng.
No, delivery in Gauteng.
Delivery in Gauteng only.
It's free.
Free of charge delivery in Gauteng.
Nationwide.
Yeah, okay. The delivery is free only in Gauteng. Yes. And right now we're going to say sayonara. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And yes, you'll also be able to catch us tomorrow at the Heritage Kindness event that's happening out here in Zone 1 with Sankla Experiment. So for me, Afri Berry, also known as Miss Berry Plays, but to the deck of the berry, the sweeter than Tuntenim Nandi Mam Yama Mam Klapilik the Katikin Foot. Maroloko Famana Meta Komaka. Say song and a money. Bye.